Guys ready?
We are live. I'm gonna hit new game. Jordan, you can see my screen, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Oh man, Jordan's one step ahead of me, and I'm in the room with Kyle.
Here we go. This is loud.
That is loud. You gotta turn that.
The rest of the game is quieter, though.
Okay. I'm gonna get on this. I'm gonna get into the Twitch room.
Cayenne or cyan?
Cyan. It's a color.
I've only ever seen it written.
Come on, buddy. It's already
Kyle,
a word.
I don't remember Myst looking this good.
Well, it didn't look this good before.
What did they do to it?
I realized the moment I fell into the fissure.
I'll tell you after this guy says things.
All right.
I continued falling into that starry expanse of which I had only a fleeting glimpse. I've tried to speculate where it might have landed, but I must admit that such conjecture is futile.
Oops. I went out to make it be quieter, and I couldn't, and also I broke it. Sorry, guys. But anyway, here's Myst. RealMyst Masterpiece Edition. We open this book, and it takes us to a faraway land of mystery. Or, I mean, not far away. It's in a...
Well, it's right there. It's in that book.
I'm gonna turn down in the mixer, the Windows mixer. There we go.
A faraway land of mystery.
So many people will know Myst as being the static screen point and click adventure game.
That's what I remember Myst as being.
But around like 2003, I think it was, they came out with RealMyst, which was a free roam, real-time 3D Myst, and then this is like a graphical update of that.
Okay.
But they add back in the classic Myst movement if you want it, where instead of being free roam, you can like click around and it will auto move for you.
Is the free roam good?
The free roam is not very good, and we can start with that.
Free roam seems kind of antithetical to the Myst experience.
First of all, Keith, are you able to load up the Twitch video on the page?
The Twitch
because
video.
It says we have no viewers. And
we definitely have viewers because I was in the chat the whole time.
And people are seeing it?
People aren't saying they're not seeing it.
Yeah, I'm in chat and I can see it.
Okay, great.
Yep.
So you can see my mouse here.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm moving it around. My character's head's not moving. Like, I have to hold the right mouse button to look around.
So it's not Call of Duty.
No. I guess I'm still strafing. The arrow keys will... Okay. I can't get over that I have to hold the right mouse button to look around. And the cursor still moves. Like... This is like fucking...
This is amateur hour.
Like, I would... This is how the original was, too, and... Oh, wait. Oh, no, it does move. Oh, it will only move automatically if I'm also walking at the same time.
Great.
That actually is a little bit more understandable because you still need the ability to...
Click stuff.
Got it. That's a little more understandable.
Okay, yeah, so... Guys, I apologize for Kyle's immediate anger.
Yeah,
He was wrong. And the stuff he said was dumb.
Yeah, so this was on Steam sale recently. I didn't buy it because I have no money, but a viewer / friend of ours was nice enough to gift it to me just because I put it on my Steam wish list.
Oh, that was nice.
That was nice.
Yes, it was.
Yeah. You should go to that weird floating thing. Can you swim in this game?
No, Keith.
Do you drown if you try to swim?
Let me quickly turn on like the classic Myst.
Yeah, see that I played Myst for like half an hour on a PlayStation 1 like 15 years ago, so I don't really know anything about it, but I do remember it being the camera angles being very artistic and like being able to just look wherever the fuck you want seems like it would kind of ruin that.
Yeah, and I think
This definitely seems like the way to play the game. What you're doing now.
Yeah, as someone who played the original Myst before RealMyst, I can't really say for sure, but I feel like you probably would have a harder time just because in the static screen way to play, you know exactly where you should be looking for things because you can't go anywhere else.
Right.
Right.
So
But like if you're just walking around,
yeah.
the game's not going to give you focus on anything that's important, whereas the static screen might like frame the
Right.
switch or something.
And what I'll say here is I'm playing this on medium settings, and the game doesn't. I mean, it looks good.
It looks
It
good.
doesn't
pretty
look
good.
phenomenal.
No.
It looks
not
much.
Crysis.
It looks much better on max settings, but my like fairly powerful PC can't even begin
Can't
to
even
run
do
it.
it?
Like it's much like the original. It is so poorly optimized. But
Well, the original was built in HyperCard, right?
well, I mean the original RealMyst, not the
Oh, okay.
original. Yes, it was built in HyperCard. You're right.
I don't even know what HyperCard is.
It's basically like an interactive
HyperCard?
slideshow program, pretty much.
Yeah, it was like a shell for like JPEGs, and you could like build choose your own adventure games in it. Myst was like the first real like interactive gaming application that anybody ever used HyperCard for. So you just went through some books.
Yep.
This seems like a secret place.
Yeah, I mean,
What?
really.
So I
I
missed.
think most people's experience with Myst, and this was my experience with it for a long time, was like you turned it on, you were in this weird island, and you just walked around and kind of fiddled with things, but never
Yep.
really figured anything out, and you just kind of
Yep.
quit because you're like, this is the hardest game ever.
Yep. That was exactly my
A
experience.
lot
with
of
it.
people, I
How many?
might even say most people, might not even realize that the island that you start out on in Myst is actually like a hub world,
Really?
and you go to other worlds, and that's where you
I
do
thought this
things.
was the whole game.
No,
I
no.
thought it
thought
was
you
the whole game
spent-
too.
I thought you spent the whole game on this island.
Now, Kyle, Riven, the sequel to Myst,
Uh-huh.
does that also have a hub world island with other worlds, or is that entirely island based?
No, that is entirely island based.
Okay.
But it is multiple islands.
Oh, all right.
I,
So, sort of like an archipelago.
I remember what we do here.
Riven, the sequel to Myst, takes place on an archipelago. That's
Yeah, sure.
for
Collection of islands, an archipelago. That sounds
Yeah.
about right.
the. I'm less interested in the fact that it was an archipelago, and more interested in calling it Riven, the sequel to Myst.
Yeah. Okay, so
Hour rotation.
here, when I
That seems like a weird way to control that.
I was just in the tower, and this is the rotation of it,
Cool.
and I think it's like when I pointed at things that are important, and then I go back to it.
Wait, what are you doing? What is that?
Oh, you know what? Fuck it. Let's just do this. Take this
Put
red
that
page,
page in
put it in
that
the red
book.
book.
Oh, you have a red book. What's that?
Oh, dude, it's a dude. There's a VHS tape in this book.
I love that they never redid the FMV in this game.
Of course, why would they? This is perfect.
I can't see. You ready? You must.
This is the best shit I've ever seen.
This guy wants me to bring more red pages so that the signal is clear. It's bringing pages is like the Myst equivalent of adjusting the antennas.
Okay. Yeah, and they probably never redid these FMVs because using modern equipment to get this shitty tape static distortion is like 10 times harder now than it was to get that same effect back then. It's really difficult to make that look right.
That's weird.
Yeah,
that's.
You'd think that it would be
surprising.
you'd think that someone would just be able to do that.
Oh,
I mean, you can do it. It's just hard.
I mean,
It's
like,
just a lot
I don't even
harder.
mean someone could do it. I mean, someone just go like, "Hey, can you throw that effect that we all have up on there?" And then someone just drags and drops it, and then it's
It's
done.
like it's built into iMovie.
Yeah.
Is this a different guy in the blue book?
Same guy, different book. It
Yeah.
looks like,
Are you?
but he's still red.
See you.
this is Justin McElroy, actually.
Yeah. No, Justin can't grow a beard like that.
Maybe if he was trapped in a book world for a long time.
I don't think this guy's going to give us any new info.
No, he's not.
You just like to look at it?
He's just gonna. Oh, I'm playing the game.
Yeah, you played the game and you saw this guy. Let's get to it.
It's an important part of the game, Keith. It's mainly what you're doing. Is you're
Listen,
going
I'm
around
not saying that you
collecting
made the
red and blue
wrong
pages.
decision. I'm just saying that you keep making the wrong decision. What was that?
Forest?
That's how you just touch
that's
it
how you
and then
turn-
it
open
opens
the door back.
and
Right.
it puts the books back. So over here, there's like a bunch of books that you can read. There's like journal entries and stuff. It's a ton of stuff, and it gives you
Oh, wow.
backstory about how the
That's
whole
super
thing.
cool. Let's read all of it.
Oh, what is this? These Da Vinci diagrams.
This is all about God, what is it
Future
called?
Bridge.
I mean, this is pretty much the next place that we will go in the game.
You're gonna read that whole thing, right now?
I mean, I read all of it at one point. I mean, most of these are all burnt.
Mm-hmm.
There's only like this one,
Video game
one,
stable, burnt book.
and this one. But it gives you some backstory about the guy who is, I guess, the resident here, and his two sons. And it comes to light that the people trapped in the red and blue books are his two sons.
They're not our sons, are they? Like, are we the resident
No,
here?
we are just us.
We are a traveler.
We are a person who happened upon the Mist book that took us to the island of Mist.
Wait, the book took us there?
Yeah,
It led us, or it warped us?
it warped us.
Okay, well that's
So,
fucked up.
Basically,
Why would a book do that? That's shitty.
Essentially, I guess I didn't do that right.
Although, if I had the chance to get warped to an island filled with weird otherworld puzzles,
Probably be into it.
I'd take that chance.
Yeah.
I think through reading the books, you come to find out that like this person who's like the resident of Mist, he's basically discovered this art of, I guess, like you write books, and depending on how what you write in the book, it like creates a world inside the book that you can go and visit. So it's like you're creating books through some kind of weird arcane art. And so like Mist is one of these worlds.
Most people don't know that's what Reading Rainbow was actually about.
Yeah, you're literally going inside of books to new worlds.
I can fly twice as high, literally.
Yeah. All that talk about LeVar Burton, like talking about going to different worlds through books, that none of that was a metaphor.
No.
That was all literal.
Mm-hmm.
There's a rocket ship out here.
That's a pretty good rocket.
That's a dope rocket. I like that.
It doesn't look like it's going to get very far, though, if it has to be plugged in. Look at that. What is that?
I trust in the Magic Island.
Yeah.
Yeah, I trust in the weird wood panel ship.
So there's a sunken ship and then a tiny version of the sunken ship in that fountain, right?
Uh-huh.
So there's probably something we could do with that.
Probably.
Man,
You
look
should
at that.
touch
Look-
it. You should touch it.
look-
Can you touch it?
I forget what it... I forget
Green.
how this puzzle works. I think it's...
Green.
Yeah, I would make them all green. I bet all green is the way to go on this.
Let's not do this one, because this is hard. I don't really remember.
You, when I told you this is a bad idea because you wouldn't remember any of the puzzles, you said, I've played Myst a bunch. I probably remember a lot of the puzzles. We're at the beginning
man.
of the game.
Shit. I forgot this... It doesn't just open, does it? I need, like, a number. Oh, God.
Are you now? Did you forget what Myst was?
We've hit a snag, guys.
I've never played Myst. I think I knew more about Myst than you did.
Crank that. Crank it.
Crank it. Crank that.
Okay, there's no...
Righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. What are you doing?
The meter there doesn't have enough PC in it.
All right. Well, here's something we can do right off the bat. Let's go down in here.
Oh, this is spooky. Are there ghosts in this game? Are you a ghost?
No.
Are you
Are you
sure
sure?
you're not a ghost? Kyle,
Prove
are
it.
you a ghost?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 88, 88. Looks like
That's
we
what
need
that looks like.
88 and 88.
Is it 88 and 88, or is it like that's the blank? Hey, there's no power in this LCD thing.
So it's something like you have to remember what each one adds, and you can't go too high. So like this one adds.
Oh, like each button has a
9.
value.
Yeah, this one's
Right.
9, right? 9. And this one is 5. This one is 16.
16. Okay.
Wait, so what's the puzzle? I understand what that
We have
is.
to add them all up to 88 without going like over 90 or something.
So just turn all of them on and then randomly start turning some of them off.
We can't go too high.
Oh, will it break it?
Yeah, you have to go like reset it or something.
Oh, that's annoying.
I broke it. I broke it.
God.
But it went to 66. That was too high?
I guess we're not looking for 88.
No, but the other one went to 0. I think the
88
other
may
one...
be the maximum. No, it goes to 99. Okay.
I think you pressed it and it switched. I don't know. I wasn't watching.
Now the real question is, can I remember how to turn it back on?
No.
Well, there's a bunch of switches all over the island, right? Is it one of those?
No.
Is it one of
Maybe-
the...
is it-
Just try the switches.
Oh, I bet maybe is it the switch on that thing right there?
Is it?
On that
Is it up
spire?
here? It's up here. Is it up here? What?
That one? Is it that switch?
Probably, right?
Clicky.
Well, it made a noise the first time, and now it's not making noises. So probably...
See, you're getting it.
What?
You know how to play Myst. Come on. You got it.
But do you know how to play Myst is the thing.
Ah, sure I do.
I think we're doing it.
I think
this
we're
is playing
we're
Myst.
really doing it.
I don't think playing Myst is anything other than
There
this.
we go.
Okay.
The question is, what are we trying to get to?
Look at
I
the
think
other. Look at the
maybe
number
we need
over
to
there
figure
again.
that out.
Look at the number. Look at. Go back to the number.
Oh god. Nope. Put that away. Put that away.
Those are
Definitely.
bad.
It definitely says 88. I don't.
Okay, power to ship.
Right. We're trying
So
to.
the one on the left is the power we're generating, and the one on the right is the power that's actually being fed to the rocket ship.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh. Apparently, our thread title never got changed.
Oh. I'll go do that.
We are playing Sonic Adventure. I don't know. Did you change it or did you just forget? Because Twitch is still doing that thing where when you change it, it doesn't change.
No, I just forgot.
Our thread.
Are they seeing this?
Yeah, they're seeing everything.
No.
No, they're seeing the game.
I
Oh, you
think
didn't
they're probably
capture-
seeing black.
Okay.
Hey, Jordan, how you doing?
Hey, I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah, what's up? What's going on?
Yeah, well, I just moved into my new place, getting settled and everything, and
I heard you're looking for a big desk.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to IKEA soon because they've got like build your own desk components.
Yeah, I
And
actually
so-
have an IKEA desk. It's
Yeah?
a
How is it?
It's a super simple desk, and I think if they have it, it's probably exactly what you're looking for. It is like 3 feet long and like 3 feet. 3 feet long, 8 feet wide.
That sounds perfect.
Yeah, and it stands on 2 legs on one side, and then the other end doesn't have legs. It rests on like a hutch to put your computer in.
That sounds great.
Yeah, and it was like super cheap, and I've had it for years, and it's a pretty good desk.
I'm gonna get that then.
Yeah, you should get that. It's good. It's a nice desk.
Cool.
It's not a nice desk. It is a super functional desk.
That's what I need. I need a functional, sturdy desk
Yeah.
to put a computer and like 4 game consoles and a TV on.
Yep. That's what you got to do. You got to get that. Or that component thing. That sounds pretty cool.
Yeah.
IKEA's weird.
IKEA's a weird thing, and it's like, it's in ultra north Austin, like as far north as you can go, and it still sort of be Austin. Technically, it's in a town called Round Rock, but
Yeah.
it's just like in the part of Round Rock that's just bled into Austin over time.
Yeah.
But it's a whole day thing. Like if you're going to IKEA, that's your whole day.
Even if it's next door, it's your whole day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you can't just go to one part. You have to go through the whole thing.
When you go, are you excited for like the food that they have?
No,
Do you get
I've never.
Have you
I've
you
never-
tried it?
I've never actually eaten the IKEA food.
It's pretty good, but people flip out over their food. It's the weirdest thing. They're like, go to IKEA, we'll get their meatballs and we'll get it.
Well, it's dirt cheap.
It's what?
It's dirt cheap. I know
But
that
like
about
people talk about it like it's gourmet cuisine.
That's incorrect, I think.
Yeah.
Are we back in? Are we playing again?
Oh yeah.
Well, he had to reset it because he went to 77. 67.
Oh, okay.
67. Yeah, I think we're leaving this plan. I gotta.
Make all these things green, just to do it, just so
Okay,
that it's
all right, we'll make all
just
the
so
things
that's
green.
done.
Yeah, that'll be
Because
fun
we're gonna
for
have to do that eventually. Got a green bird.
you. Yeah, I
green
think there's
iron
some
cross.
kind of puzzle that involves like
Order.
No,
green
no,
bug.
it's just which ones you have green and which ones you don't.
Got a green eyeball.
So they're all green now, except
It's an
for
Illuminati
these
island.
ones.
Got a green arrow. Arrow. Green arrow.
Right?
Yeah. That's
It's a
the name
sign.
of a guy.
Hey.
So nothing with the boat still, even though all those are green.
I'm pretty sure.
I bet there's like 2 of them that can't be green.
Yeah.
I swear, like first order of business is to get this to be doing something.
Cabinet says, honestly, Kyle, the solution to puzzles are hidden in the books in the library.
What?
That's
Oh.
what Cabinet says.
Really?
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to read.
Were you just playing Myst like 6 months ago?
No.
Oh, that was Riven, which is the sequel to Myst.
Right. It's set on an.
No, it was like 2
archipelago.
years ago, and yeah, I played Riven and beat it, and then I moved on to Myst 3, which I didn't play very much of.
The sequel to Myst.
Yeah.
In fact.
So I bought Riven in 2004, I think, at a half-price books for $5,
okay.
and played it for like 6 hours and wasn't able to figure anything out. And never went back to it.
Riven. Wait, Myst or Riven? Did you say?
Riven.
Riven is fucked.
It seemed fucked.
That
it was
game
pretty.
is so fucked.
Cabinet
It was
says,
so
also
pretty.
the first puzzle is the tower. Well, the first puzzle
Oh,
is the observatory, I think,
shit.
is what Cabinet says.
Wait, I completely forgot the first place you can go. Hold
Actually,
on.
no, they're hidden in the tower.
There's this page here. I left you a message of utmost importance in the 4 chamber beside the dock. Enter the number of marker switches on the island into the imager to retrieve your messages. Yours, Atris.
Atris.
Chris?
So,
I would have
Man,
said,
KOTOR 2 all up in this.
you can't just walk down that hill.
All right,
I can't believe that Jedi from KOTOR 2 is
So-
one of the characters in this game.
This is your first task because I think it familiarizes you with everything on the island. So we got 1. We're going around counting the switches. 2.
2.
Oh, I got Kyle's cat. Kyle's kitten is here.
Oh, hey, buddy.
Oh, she's biting my finger. Like, I hate you. Think she can take me down. You're sorely mistaken, you
3.
idiot.
3 switches.
4 switches.
4 switches. Does the switch on the pillar count?
5 switches. No,
It's a switch, though.
it's not a marker switch.
Oh, okay. 5
6,
switches.
7, 8.
Oh,
6, 7, and then
8.
8.
Admit says Keith cannot relate to anything that isn't KOTOR 2. Sort of
Yeah.
how the Jedi Council couldn't relate to any of the Jedi that wanted to go to the Mandalorian Wars.
God.
This is like 95% bit when I talk about KOTOR.
that decision had long-lasting ramifications.
It absolutely did. Centuries long.
Yeah.
I hate you guys.
8. Oh, this is a spooky tunnel. A lot of spooky tunnels in this game so far.
This is a spooky game.
So you go over here and push this button, and there's like a hologram of water.
The lighting isn't spooky. The only thing about this game that isn't spooky is the lighting.
So
Topographical
marker
exclusion
switch
test,
diagram.
Marker switch diagram.
So if
Water turbulent
if
pool.
I go and put in
Button.
47.
Oh, it would have just told us. We could have just counted them all here.
Yeah, I think so.
At-
Oh no, it just shows
Oh,
you
wait.
what it looks like.
Just like, yo, this is a fucking marker switch.
Yeah, so these are polygons, obviously, but in the original they were like pre-rendered 3D animations.
This is beautiful music going on right now.
Like Donkey Kong Country.
Yeah, beautiful Donkey Kong Country music.
And then we'll look at this one just for funsies.
Admin says, I had Myst for the Sega Saturn, and it was super janked. Sort of like how the Jedi Council had Myst for the Sega Saturn.
They had a really good version of it, though.
They have the better version. And he said, there's a glitch that prevented me from solving the rocket puzzle.
That sounds like something that would happen on a Sega Saturn.
All right. Shut up. We're getting our message.
Okay. Whoa, face.
Catherine, my love, I have to leave quickly. Something terrible has happened. It's hard for me to believe. Most of my books have been destroyed. Catherine is one of our sons. I suspect Agamemnon, but I shouldn't leap to conclusions. I'll find him and Cirrus as well. Oh, I should have known better than to have left my library unchecked for so long. Well, I've removed the remaining undamaged books from the library and placed them in their places of protection. You shouldn't have to use the books until I return, but if you've forgotten the access keys, remember the tower rotation. Oh, and don't worry, Catherine. Everything will be fine. I'll see you shortly. Oh, and erase this message after you've viewed it, just to be safe.
Tower rotation.
Wait, she didn't erase it. She put it inside that weird pot.
Told you it was tower rotation.
That guy looks like every computer teacher I've ever had.
He looks like some of my computer teachers, but not Mr. Egley. He does not look like Mr. Egley.
Mr. Egley?
Yeah, Mr. Egley taught me how to use Flash. He's my Flash teacher. in high school.
I wonder if having watched that video now will make the fucker. Sorry, I clicked outside the window.
Yeah.
I wonder if it'll make the tower rotation thing work now.
Your cat is inexplicably drawn to fucking iPhone
No.
cords, headphones.
That's not the first time I've heard that about a cat.
My cat used to be too, but he grew out of it. I'm afraid that this one's stuck forever.
Is there any kind of like audio cue as to when the tower is facing the right direction? Like if you just hold it down, does it go like whenever it's in the right spot or something?
No, I feel like there was a thing that would make the line turn red when it was in the right position, but like I know it's when the tower is facing certain landmarks on the island. I just don't know how to. I don't know where exactly they are on the thing. I guess that green circle over here looks like the tree, so if I point it that way, it should work. I don't know.
What did the guy in the fountain say?
He just said that if you forget the access keys to stuff, remember the tower rotation. So tower rotation is what we do now. He was talking about how
they couldn't leave a key under a fake rock or something. They had to like invent this insane tower system.
Yeah, apparently.
I mean, if you had the resources, wouldn't you?
No.
No? If you could build
Power.
a giant island dedicated to only obscure puzzle solving, you wouldn't do that?
What the fuck?
Is that supposed to be a window?
Well, wait. I think there's a hint system built into the game.
We can't jump into hints already.
Oh, your kitten's trying to chew on this iPad. No chewing on iPads. Silly cat.
Advice.
You should get that iPad game for cats.
There's an iPad game for cats?
Yeah, dog.
How does that work? I mean, wait, can I guess how it works? A little thing moves around and won't stop.
Yeah. That's it. You just put your iPad on the ground and put a cat on it, and it just, like, does stuff, and cats like it.
I thought there were hints. Interactive guides. How do we do that?
I don't know. It probably works. You probably just click it and it does.
And then this there's nothing up here.
But so we still don't know really what our objective is yet, right?
Get off island.
Okay. If you want me to just dump it on you.
Just dump it. Just take a real dump on it.
You go around
Well, I want to know what we know as players at this
Okay.
point in the game design.
At this point, we found the two guys, Cirrus and something.
Atris.
Atris was the guy we got the message from, and his two sons, Cirrus and like Akanar or something, are trapped in the red and the blue book. And,
no one stopped him from doing that?
They want
No
us.
one stopped him from naming his kid Akanar?
They want us to find more pages so that they can speak to us more clearly.
Okay.
And I don't know if he confirmed this or not, but Atris is also trapped in a book like that. And he's saying that, and his books were all burned and stuff. Basically, someone fucked over Atris and trapped him, and he suspects one of his sons, but he doesn't know which one. And he says that he suspects that it's Akinar, the guy in the, if that is his name, the guy in the blue book, because he's a fucking psychopath.
Okay.
But
what's in this dome room?
You know, we don't know which.
Can I I don't think it's Akinar.
Yeah.
Yeah. My theory to
Island
that
dentist?
is that he's the first person they suspect.
Yeah. But he says, I suspect Akinar,
Yeah.
but I shouldn't jump to conclusions.
So basically what he's saying is like, listen, I'm not going to fall for my own red herring.
Sure.
What's that big gear?
It's just a thing.
It is a big gear. It's probably nothing.
Oh, that's
Oh.
what the hint shit is.
This is
it's
the
just
interactive guide.
This is the thing that this does.
Oh,
Well, that's not
it tells
helpful
you
at
when
all.
a thing can go up or down.
That's pretty neat. I don't know.
So
I guess
somebody
I'll look
in
at these
chat
books.
mentioned the observatory earlier.
What's up?
Somebody in chat mentioned an observatory as being part of this tower thing.
Huh.
Kramer says, how did I ever finish this game when I was but a youngin'? Probably because you played it for 500 hours.
Well, this book has a gear on it.
My sons have been spending much of their spare time on the South Island where most of my materials are stored. I am very pleased with their intelligence, and their creativity is refreshing to see as they work on some small projects of their own.
Well. Okay, so find a book that has a tower on it, because that book had a gear on it, right?
Whoa, what is this? Oh, okay. All right, I
Okay.
got it. You
You
guys.
figured it out? You figured it out?
Guys,
You
I got
flip
it.
the switch and it put it on the map.
Yeah, there you go.
So we got to go flip some switches.
I thought that wasn't it because I thought some of them were flipped up and some of them weren't.
Switches get flipped. Oh, it's
Switches get
Flip it.
flipses.
flips. It's a marker switch. It marks the thing on the map. That's why it's a marker switch.
There you go.
I should think about things literally.
I'm gonna turn off that
So this-
interactive guide because we so don't need it.
No,
Nope.
we definitely
So this
don't.
is the kind of game where things have significance.
Yeah.
Literal significance.
That's good to know.
Yeah. Can we just ride that rocket ship? Can we just play Kerbal Space Program?
Can I spoil it for you?
No.
Okay.
What the game designer probably intended for us to do was like flip those switches as we're counting them. Just because here's a switch, why wouldn't I flip it? And then by the time we got into this room, it already all would have been marked on the map already.
I can see that logic, but I feel like it's kind of flawed because everyone knows that you shouldn't flip a switch if you don't know what it does.
I
think-
disagree. I feel like if you don't know what it does, that's why you would flip it.
See, there it goes. It turns red and it
Yeah,
stops.
okay.
Have you ever walked into a room with the lights on and the first switch that you see is flipped downwards and you're like, oh, what the fuck is this? And then you flip it upwards to see what changes?
And then the lights go off and you're like an idiot installed this light switch.
Yeah. Or there's another light switch that also controls that light on the opposite side of the room.
Yeah, I hate that.
I hate that too. I hate that. Yeah, it's the worst.
We had in the last apartment, we had a light switch that for the entire year that we lived there could not figure out what it did. It didn't control any of the outlets in the living room, didn't turn on the ceiling fan, didn't control light anywhere. It was just a switch.
Okay, so now that I have it pointed correctly,
Hey,
we
great.
stand up here and we can tell that it is about the tree because it's pointing at the tree.
Oh,
and then
okay.
We go around to the back and it'll give us the access code, I assume, for the safe
tree?
that is in the tree.
Cabinet talking about Jordan's theory of flipping all the switches says, that's entirely true, Jordan, because that's exactly what I did as a child.
724.
724, the magic. Yeah.
A good year.
Great year. Not much sickness that year.
No. The cholera was actually not as much of a problem. In
Yeah,
17.
very little cholera. 23 and 25.
Mm-hmm.
cholera out the ass, literally.
Is that what cholera does?
I think so.
Yeah.
I definitely think that cholera is a poop disease.
Cholera is pooping yourself to death.
No, that's dysentery.
I think they both are that.
Are they both that?
I think they're the same thing.
Great. See, I remember looking out of that tower, but like I never would have realized that it was telling me to go to the tree. Like I always thought it was just like, oh, well, I have a shitty view of the top of this observatory dentist office thing. Great.
The dentist chair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, great. That's totally not helpful for me at all. Thank you, video game.
Dysentery is basically bloody cholera.
Okay. 724.
I just looked it up. That's why I know that. I'm not just...
Hey. Matches.
Great. Burn this island to the fucking ground. Oh, you know what? You can probably light this pilot light with those matches.
Wait, there's no PSIs. How do I...
Well, you have to light it first, right?
I don't know.
Get
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, you had to physically light it? Oh, wow.
Boom.
Yeah, now you get hella
That-
PSIs.
That might be too many PSIs. I don't know.
You're probably good. You're probably good.
Yo, analog dials don't work like that.
No, they don't.
They don't, like, loop back around.
It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, maximum PSI is probably good.
So,
Um,
oh, I remember how this works. Okay, hold on. This might actually be a good one for the free roam. So,
Kramer says... sorry, Kavanaugh says, Clue, you have an appointment at 2:15 next Tuesday. I don't know what that means, but there you go. Have
So-
that.
Dentist appointment.
the fire we have is making
Whoa.
this tree thing go up, and we have to get into that little room there.
Oh, shit. Well, we need that to come way
But
the
I
fuck
forget
down.
how to even get there.
Probably something to do with the
We just
PSI
walk
stuff?
through
Unless that's a
here.
totally unrelated thing.
No, I think the PSI is
No.
what's lifting the tree.
Yeah, and like the higher.
So if you turn...
Oh.
Okay, so if you turn the rate of the PSI down...
I remember what it is. It's that you have to light it to make the room go up, because initially it's like buried in the ground. Yeah, over here. And then you have to go inside, turn it off, and it'll start dropping. You have to run out here and get in before it goes all the way
okay.
in.
It's getting
That
dark.
sounds obnoxious.
Yeah, this... I mean,
Do you have a
May-
flashlight?
I do actually. I have a flashlight,
Oh, weird.
which is... I mean, it looks nice. It's super weird. It's weird because it's cool that it has a day-night cycle. It looks nice, but I mean...
Oh, there's a picture of the fucking tree right there. I didn't even see that.
yeah, right there.
Yeah, okay.
The game obviously was not designed with a night cycle in mind at all, so it seems kind of weird. Get in there. Here we go.
Get into our tree grave. Good. Now
Yes.
now we're... Hey! There's another book in here.
Yep.
You gotta read that book, I bet.
This will I should say in Myst, in the world, the universe of Myst, these book worlds are called ages. So we are currently in the age of Myst, but now we are going to travel to the age of Channelwood.
Oh, so this is like our first real level.
Yeah.
Ugh. That's a gross bog noise.
No, it's not even a bog noise. That's the warping to a different world noise.
Oh, okay.
Which is even more gross.
That's what it sounded like, Jordan.
I'm caught in cords. I'm tangled.
Loose thyself.
Okay, that's a really good lyric for a techno punk band.
What?
I'm caught in cords, I'm tangled.
Just like pitch shift it up 2 octaves and loop it over and over and over and over again, and then you've got a Paul Oakenfield song or whatever dude's name is.
I don't even know who Paul
Paul
Oakenfield is.
Oakenfield. Yeah, that sounds like a person.
Is that a real person?
There's some dude whose name is like that, and he's like a trance DJ or
This
something.
looks nice.
He's a Skrillex.
He's a
He's a Skrillex.
Yeah.
So he's like a dub. Is he a dubstep or is he like a trip hop?
He's not a dubstep or trip hop. He's like a he's like a house
Okay.
dude, if I remember
Like a more
correctly.
drum and bass.
Less
Less
high
drum,
tempo.
more bass.
Yeah. Because drum and bass is all in like halftime or two-step
Okay.
time, like double time.
Yeah.
So it looks like we got like switches on the ground here that we're gonna have to like set in the
Yeah,
correct.
this is a whole like water through pipe maze puzzle. So you have to I think first we have to figure out how to start the water flowing, and then we need to direct it through the pipes to the right things.
So is this a different universe, or is this just a different part of the world that the Mist Island is on?
It is a totally different world. Like it is a, like
Is
you
it
could
a
say it's
digital world?
It's a different dimension, you could
Okay.
say.
Jordan, did you just sing a line from the Digimon theme song?
Yes. No.
No.
Here we go.
Well, Kyle was talking. I thought that underneath Kyle talking, you said digital world.
Well, I may have asked if it was a digital world, but whether or not that's related to Digimon, I would have no idea about anything about that.
Jordan, I don't think you're being truthful.
In fact, I think you're outright lying to me, and to our viewers.
I think I should
You-
be able
are
to
you guys
hear
into
water
Digimon? Do y'all
flowing
like
if it's
Digimon?
working.
This seems like a thing that you'll need to interact with at some point, but yeah, it doesn't. What's going on in the broken part of that dock?
Nothing, it's just kind of broken. Just kind of shitty and broken. I'm going to crank up the move speed on this as high as it'll go. That's as high as it'll go.
Great.
Huh. Maybe I'll walk around and oh, this
Hey, a
looks
windmill.
promising.
Yeah.
That looks like a thing that what might pump some water.
Right.
What?
It's too fast now. You can't handle it.
There we go.
Hey, just turn on that. That'll do
That's
it.
all I need. Puzzle solved.
Good work, everybody. Let's head back to the island.
It's just looking at a thing. I gotta say, this is nice. RealMyst, the original, was just kind of like a pile of poop because you were playing this game, but you were walking around all free, and it wasn't designed that way, and it was kind of stupid.
Oh, when you said real mist, I thought you meant actual mist for a second.
No, don't be confused, Keith. I'm talking about the original Xbox, not Xbox One.
Right, I got you. No, you're talking about Xbox One, not the original Xbox.
Where are we trying to get the water to?
All things in due time, Jordan.
We're just trying to affect a change.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what? We could bring it to bring it over here.
Admin says if we were to play an old Sierra game, how long would it take until we punch our TV?
2 seconds.
2 seconds. And we wouldn't even, not even
an
because we're
old
mad,
Luke-
just because we need to. I
An
think.
old LucasArts game I could put up with, but Sierra, just no. Because I tried to do that once, and that's about how long it took. I tried to play Space Quest 1, and I was like, fuck all of this.
Well, you should have tried to play with Space Ghost 1.
It's a way better game.
Way better game.
Has there ever been a Space Ghost game?
There's got to have been,
I don't know.
and I should play it.
I'm gonna find out.
Jordan, what's the bug's name?
Zorak.
Zorak, right.
Yeah.
How many episodes of Coast to Coast were there? I should probably rewatch those.
There were hundreds.
I think I was gonna say I think there were tons.
Also, it's really hard to get legally because they only released the first 3
I'm sure
seasons
he'll
on
manage.
DVD.
If it's hard when something's hard to get legally, it makes it easier for me to deal with getting it illegally. Maybe. It depends how hard it is to get legally.
These nice things. Look at these guys. They're hanging, swinging in the wind.
Well, apparently there were 5 volumes that were released. But they're all on DVD, and it's never been released on Blu-ray, which is a shame.
Yeah,
It would look even more really bad on Blu-ray, but like really bad in like the best way.
Yeah, it would be
ever...
super clear how really bad it is.
Yeah, but yeah, it doesn't look like there was ever a Space Ghost video game.
If it's on DVD, I'll buy the shit out of those DVDs. That was
You don't have a job.
Yeah, I'll get a job and then I'll get those DVDs.
You'll get a job for that.
I don't not have a job on purpose. That doesn't work. A thing in this game doesn't work because you have to do a thing first.
I think that needs some water.
What are we doing in these trees?
Looking around. I mean, ultimately, we're looking for
a couple minutes.
I believe we're stuck here, so we have to find a way out, and also we want to find the red and the blue page while we're at it. I think that's how it works. Every place has a red and a blue page.
Okay.
I was saying I like the original Myst better, both because I have a fetish for old video games, and also because everything's so like it was way like even though it was all static and everything, and the animations were kind of awful, like quality wise.
That was the charm of it, though.
It was way more impressive at the time. Like at the time, it looked incredible. You know, and everything's static, so when you do see the animations, it's a lot more special. Whereas this looks fine, but it's not like by modern standards this game looks incredible or anything.
Yeah, like this looks like an indie game that was made in Unity.
It does look like Unity.
Devious Vacuum says there's a Space Ghost costume in my parents' house.
I'm gonna try upping the graphics to high instead of medium high and see if my computer doesn't explode.
I have a Space Ghost costume at my aunt's house.
You have a Space Ghost costume?
I do have a Space Ghost costume.
Where did you get it?
I don't remember. I was a kid. It's not
an adult-sized Space Ghost costume.
No. This is for children. This is a children's Halloween ordeal. I was for Halloween proper. I was always from ages like 5 to 10. I was a vampire. And then, but like for like school parties or for friend parties, I would always do a different thing. And 1 or 2 years, I was Space Ghost for sure.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
DVAC says theirs is an adult costume. I need to get a Space Ghost costume, I think.
Why? What are you talking about?
Because it's fun. It's a good costume. It's a really good costume.
Because Space Ghost is great.
Yeah.
And you can never have too many costumes. Is there any kind of indication on these switches as to whether or not water is flowing to a thing until you try it?
Yeah, when you're standing there,
you can hear it running.
You can hear rushing water.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna rewind for 1 second. Jordan, you said you can never have too many costumes. I'm gonna argue that there is a point, although when is debatable, at which you can have far too many costumes. And
yeah,
I think that one costume makes the difference between.
Hold up, guys.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen Heroes of Cosplay?
No.
Have you heard of Heroes of Cosplay?
I have heard of it. I follow some cosplay people on Twitter that were upset about how it was portraying their culture.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're saying they don't like it.
I recently saw an episode. It is a television program about people that make cosplay costumes for conventions and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
And it follows, people. And then every episode, the peoples make a costume. And then at the end, there's costumes, I guess. I saw an episode.
How was it?
It was kind of, I don't know. It was kind of interesting. Costumes are cool, I guess.
I think there's a point. I think one costume makes the difference between having a normal amount of costumes and having far too many costumes.
Yeah, there's one costume that is definitely the tipping point.
Yeah, it's definitely a straw that broke that poor camel's back.
Yeah,
that poor sad camel.
And and I think the cost of that costume has a lot to do with how inappropriate it is for you to own it permanently.
Mm-hmm.
And well, I also think it depends on how often you would use it. You know, like if you're going, like if you spend like $400 on making a costume for something, but you go to a whole bunch of conventions, then you know that might be worth it. But
Here's a story about costumes from when I was a kid.
Here we
Okay.
go.
My mother likes to tell the story about how when I was a kid I would always like to dress up in costumes and go places. Like,
Uh-huh.
oh, I dress up like a police officer or a cowboy and go to the
Right.
grocery store or whatever. And she brings it up every time like that's a thing that I was deciding to do. And every time I have to tell her, like, I was 2 years old. You were just putting that stuff on me. And then that's just how I grew up, was thinking that, oh, when we go to the store, you wear costumes. So now I'm 4 or 5 years old going, when we're going to the store, can I put on this ridiculous Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles costume? Of course, I don't regret that decision, but
Yeah.
she brings it up like
Right.
all the time.
Yeah,
Like,
but-
it was so funny. You wouldn't leave the house unless you were wearing a costume. I was like, that's because you did that to me.
The way I always heard it was that she would always tell you exactly what to wear, and you hated that. And so when she finally let you pick whatever you wanted, you would pick costumes instead of regular clothes. This is how the story is told. I cannot refute this on either side, but this is how I have heard this.
Did y'all ever have those shitty costumes that you would get at like?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, all of them. All of them were those.
The weird, shimmery, shiny bullshit.
Plastic jumpsuit that has like the costume printed on it, and you just put it on over what you were wearing already.
Basically, yeah.
It was like, oh, I'm gonna be a Ninja Turtle, so let me put on this plastic body bag that has a Donatello like graphic printed on it.
Basically.
I mentioned that when I was a kid, I was a vampire every year for Halloween, and one of the things about that was
Every year?
every year.
I think a lot of kids repeat costumes like that. I was Wolverine as a child for like 8 years in a row, I think.
I was a vampire every year from when I started trick or treating until the year I stopped trick or treating. I'm a broken person. I couldn't stop.
Wait,
I grew out
when
of a
did
lot
you
of that
stop
sort of
trick-or-treating?
behavior where I was like, oh, I got to do the same thing and I can't stop doing the same thing. Like I used to get mad if anybody sat in the
Yeah.
chair that I sat in for
I was
dinner.
I was just
Shit
gonna
like
say
that. Yeah.
You had one chair at the dinner
Uh-huh.
table, and for like fucking 9 years, you sat in the same goddamn chair every day.
Well, it's my chair, Kyle. I don't know how to help you. Anyway, I hate.
This is what baffles me. It was clearly the worst seat at the table. I don't
But
know
it was
why
just
you
the
liked
one
it.
that I sat in.
Yeah, I don't.
It was, to be fair, it was the one closest to the door. So it was easy to get up.
You had
and
like a
leave.
sliding glass door that led outside, and you had like the one seat at the table that couldn't see outside.
Why would I want to see outside?
Because I don't know, it's a thing to look at. I don't know, it's nice.
I'm learning so much about y'all.
Yeah. I
There we go.
every once in a while we'll talk about.
That was a day-night cycle in Channelwood too.
Channelwood?
This is where we are.
Yeah, we're in Channelwood. So my point was that.
Did you know that, or has the game told you that?
The game told me that. I told you before I warped there. I said we're going to the age of Channelwood.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
Well, apparently no one's listening.
I'm
to
listening.
Me.
Listen, I'm trying to talk about how fucking weird I was.
Yeah. Was?
Well, I'm definitely less weird than I was. So one of the things I hate most in the world is face paint, or any sort of goop that goes on my face. Like I
It
can't
gets
stand.
itchy and it peels
Oh,
off. And
here's
it looks
a
shitty.
here's a way
No,
back.
it's the cold, wet feeling. Like I have the same thing with sunblock that isn't in a stick on my face specifically. I just can't. I can't handle it. So in addition to being a vampire every year for Halloween, I also was having minor panic attacks of having to put on the face paint.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Halloween sounds like it was a problem for you for a long time.
Yeah. Listen, I'm very conflicted about my childhood, Jordan.
How old were y'all when y'all stopped trick or treating?
The first year that I didn't go. What's up? What's funny?
The last year I went trick-or-treating, I was in 6th or 7th grade, and it was a year when it might have been the only year when my friends and I all went trick-or-treating like without parents. And instead of wearing a costume, I wore an orange t-shirt that had the word costume on it.
Oh, God, you're the worst kind of shithead of all time. That's the shittiest thing you could ever do.
I know. Looking back on it, I was such an asshole. Like, I just put on this dumb t-shirt and went around to people's houses like, you should give me candy
your fucking Butterfinger. If you don't have a Butterfinger, I'm going to kick your door.
I lived in like a neighborhood where trick-or-treating happened a couple years ago. And it was like a suburb outside of Austin. And we would have, like, I don't know, 12-year-old kids just show up. Like, not even wearing anything. Like, not even putting in the effort to write costume on a shirt. Like, just showing up fully dressed in normal clothes at our front door and being like, hey, give me candy. We gave them fruit snacks.
I feel like if that happened at my house, like, if a bunch of, like, kids clearly, like, older than elementary school showed up with no costumes, I just tell them to fuck right off. I might even say that. I might say, "Fuck right off, you guys." Like, that's the deal. I give you candy. You make an effort.
Mitch Everdice says, Keith, real talk. Did you ever get treatment for any sort of anxiety disorder? Because face paint is not a panic attack sort of event. I just sort of never told anyone and dealt with it over the course of like 6 years.
Wow, that's not telling anyone and just dealing with it. That sounds so unlike you.
Well, now I'm betting now.
That's how you fix an anxiety disorder. You just bottle all of it up, and then whenever that bottle is full, you push it down and you open a new bottle.
No, well now I'm super fine. Listen, if anyone thinks that there's anything maybe wrong, go talk to somebody about it. For the love of God, do that. It's super
seriously.
helpful. It's the best thing in the world. During that time, I did see a couple therapists, but I never talked to them about that sort of stuff. It was always tell me about how bad your family is. It was always that sort of therapist.
Right.
I never really got into, crippling panic attack sort of things.
Can I tell you, Keith?
Yeah.
I mean, listen.
What's up?
I'm sure you're all right.
I'm all right.
But would we describe you as super fine?
Now, yeah. No, I'm totally
super fine.
God, I couldn't be more okay. Definitely, for sure.
All right.
As
long as we
I mean,
know
who
where
else
we're
would
at.
know?
What's that?
Who else would know other than you?
Why is there not just... Oh, okay. You can push F to have the flashlight. It's like, why would you make that an option, a menu option, and not just a button? But apparently they did.
Push F to flash.
Yeah. To flash your light.
This day-night cycle seems more like an encumbrance than any sort of feature.
Yeah. Well, isn't it always technically? Like, there's never been a game where, like, it being night really helped you. It just was cool.
Yeah, I mean, but like different shit will happen at night though. Like this just seems like, hey, it's harder to see now, and by the way, the puzzles are still just as impossible as they were before.
So I don't know if you guys noticed, but I found the exit. So I found like the book that said Myst.
You found the book back to Myst, but we don't have the shit yet, right? Like we haven't found the red or the blue page. Slender Man is still after us.
Yeah, we need those pages super bad.
That looks like a closet.
Seems right. See this?
There are totally hinges on that thing.
This thing has no power. It has no water to it. And I know, I know how to get power to it, but then there's no power to the elevator that gets me up here. So I don't know how I deal with this.
You can't open that little closet door on the left?
No.
No?
I mean, I'm certainly clicking on it.
Yeah, I hear you. Can you get... The water doesn't travel up into the treetops, right?
No.
So if you do have to get water to that, it would have to be on the bottom level.
Yes.
Okay.
As far as I know.
You don't have a map of any sort?
No.
Should we start drawing maps?
It certainly wouldn't hurt.
But this is sort of a 3D map.
If nothing else, there should be no point in the game of Myst where you need to draw a map. There is one part where you can draw a map, but there is actually like a weird series of like sound cues that you can listen for to find your way through like a maze type place.
Should we just stand in one place until it's daylight again?
That's the coward's way out, Jordan.
Oh, so basically, long story short, I think 14 was last time I trick-or-treated for real.
Hey, what's this?
Hey!
Ta-da!
Oh, congratulations. Yeah, that was about my whenever we stopped doing it too.
Yeah. I think I went when I was 16, but only because I had to go to watch my brother, and I was like, well, I might as well put some vampire teeth in.
That seems super late to me.
16?
I
It
feel
was.
like,
I had to go, so I was like, well, I might as well get candy out of it.
I feel like I
Shut up.
definitely didn't go by the time I was 13 or 14.
Yeah, but you also put on an orange shirt that said costume.
Yeah, like when I
You-
was
you are the
12, and then that was the
trick-or-treater.
last time.
Yeah.
You are the trick-or-treater equivalent of the kid that goes to an anime convention with a box that says Gundam on it.
That's just funny. Come on.
The last time
Guys, I
ever-
was 12. Like,
Okay.
Are
I
you
was-
sure that you
my,
were
my
just
sense
12?
my sense of humor had not really peaked at that point.
For 12, that's pretty good, I think. Like it's low effort, but that's pretty funny for a 12-year-old.
Austin says I definitely went with some younger cousins once when I was 15. Yeah, sure, totally.
Yeah, I think that's normal.
That is
Like,
totally normal.
Last time, I don't remember a lot of the costumes I had growing up, but I remember the last one I ever had as like a trick-or-treater, and I was Future Trunks, Dragon Ball Z,
Yeah.
and
Wait,
had the jacket and the hair and everything.
Super Saiyan or regular Saiyan?
Super Saiyan.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
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 You have a sword?
I did.
Fuck
it wasn't
yeah, you
real.
did.
Super
Classic
Saiyan or Super Saiyan 1.5?
Super Saiyan.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
So you're saying you didn't get
Hold on.
super ripped for the role?
Hold on. Long
it
hair or longer hair?
long hair. It was like Trunks, like fresh out the time ship, about to cut
Right.
Frieza.
He,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
he just cut up Frieza.
Yeah.
I got
Yeah.
you.
And the year before that, I was the Great Saiyan Man. 'Cause that's
with the wait,
That's-
helmet or
God,
bandana with
The
sunglasses?
fucking
bandana with sunglasses.
Yes!
'Cause it was cheaper.
just the worst idea that
But
they
that's-
had for that.
That's also better though.
No one knew who I was.
Of course not.
Like not even my friends at school who also liked Dragon Ball. Nobody had any fucking
What?
idea. Because like back then, the episodes that had Great Saiyan Man in them didn't exist in America. It wasn't
Right.
translated yet. Like all we had was the Canadian dub stuff that like ended at the end of the Frieza saga. Like not
Okay.
even the end of the Frieza
Right.
saga.
Yeah,
like before
yeah.
the end of the Frieza saga.
But actually,
And,
right before the start of it, basically.
Yeah, yeah. And so like
So we got a red page here. I forgot what we
Hey,
do with this
can-
red page. I think we like.
is there a book in here, or do you have
There's
to like?
supposed to be like an inventory or something, or maybe I just hold it. That seems.
That doesn't
awkward.
seem right.
I guess I was thinking because I think the episodes of the Great Saiyan Man were just starting to come out in English when I was like 12.
Hmm.
That's
So, Jordan, this is a very important thing that I think we glossed over.
So this is,
Did you dress up as the Great Saiyan Man because you thought it was cool, or because
Yeah.
you knew it was the dumbest thing any show had ever done?
That's not fair.
It's totally
I-
fair.
Great
if
Saiyan
I-
Man is far from the dumbest thing a show has ever done. Come on.
It's not even the dumbest thing Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah,
Are you sure though?
seriously.
I think maybe the dumbest thing was Majin Buu, but
Hold on, let me read this.
Okay.
Here. I think
Very plain view on Myst, and access can be.
I'm gonna take a
It'll-
picture of this. This is probably some bullshit you were supposed to write down and then combine it when you found the other half in your notebook. I definitely had a Myst notebook when I played Myst the first time. And then that was just where the page is. So this is Cirrus's room?
Oh, there's a book. That looks like a book. That looks like a blue book.
What? This? No, this was a bottle and a knife.
Oh, I saw the label on the bottle and thought book.
So you can see it looks fairly put together.
Yeah,
And then
you
a-
need to get that knife to protect yourself against Slender Man.
Right. And I think we found like I'm still not even sure his name is Akinar. We find Akinar's room, and it's like fucked up, and there's blood everywhere, and like crazy weapons and shit. So I think it's right here.
Whoa.
Oh, hey.
Whoa, whoa, buddy.
That's probably the brother, right?
I can just look at it.
That's Agromar.
I don't know. I don't know what this is.
Oh, your kitten just came over to me and laid down. Usually, when she comes over, it's to cause trouble.
Where's my fucking mouse cursor? Okay, there it goes.
Hey, cat.
So he's got like some ritualistic masks.
I don't even think this is his room. I think this is something else.
That's a chamber that he uses for things.
Here's a blue page. So do we have both the blue and the red page now?
Guess so. What is that pedestal with the buttons on it?
That is a good question.
Oh.
Yeah, I feel like I've seen this.
What is he yelling about? Is he
He
laughing?
just says blah 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 ho ho ho.
Oh, oh. Oh, okay. So I think the story behind this is like, this was a place of like these sort of, you know, tribal people, and Cirrus and Akinar kind of like installed themselves as like the rulers of this place and kind of ruled with an iron fist or something like that.
Was this the small project that their dad was proud of? Was them enslaving a nation of island people?
Definitely, I think if you read the books, it's something like, you know, he's proud of them to a point, and then at some point he finds out like, oh man, they were doing all this shit that I didn't know about, and you know, that kind of thing.
Janine says, talk more about the kitten. She's currently trying to attack all the different cables. And I gotta drag her away from the
If I
cables.
open this, is there a red page in here? No. Okay, good. Perfect.
Okay.
Oh, wait, no, the page was in here. Bullshit. God damn it.
Okay. So is there an inventory, or do you have to go all the way back to Myst and just put that one page
I
in
think
and
I
then
have
come
to
all
go
the way
all
back?
the way back to Myst and come back.
This seems like something that a game in 1992 would have made you do.
Yeah.
When did Myst come out?
I think it was like 1993. Sounds right to me.
Also, this game came out on literally everything.
Yeah. Dude,
1993.
this game
Yeah.
came out on DS and PSP.
Yeah, let's see.
And no, I think this came out on 3DS. I think you can buy Myst for 3DS.
You totally can, according to Wikipedia. Mac OS, Saturn, PlayStation, 3DO, Windows, Atari Jaguar CD, CDI, Amiga OS, PSP, DS, iOS, and 3DS.
3 different N-Gage ports.
One was not enough.
There was a black and white Wonder Swan port. It was pretty rough to get through.
Wonder Swan? I don't even think I know what that is.
It's
Wonder
a
Swan.
Japanese handheld.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Bandai.
Oh,
made it.
I know Wonder Swan. Okay.
It had really good shmups and a pretty good Klonoa game, and that was it.
Man, I was thinking about...
the Wonder Swan Crystal had those Final Fantasy 1 and 2 remakes.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about the Wonder Swan Crystal.
Yes.
I was gonna get a Neo Geo
probably
Pocket
save.
Color because I was like, oh man, I remember I had a Neo Geo Pocket Color and it was rad. And then I was looking it up and I couldn't find more than 2 games that I wanted to buy for it. So I feel
yeah,
so
but
bad.
it's so cheap that you can just buy
They're
buy
like
it for
$30.
That's
right?
listen, Kyle. I know that you're flushed with cash, but I can't. I'm not gonna drop 50
You were
bucks.
just talking about buying 5 seasons of Space Ghost Coast to Coast.
But this
Fuck
was
straight off.
theoretical. This is a theoretical purchase. You said you should have just bought it. It's not that much. It's probably $50 for the Neo Geo and 2 games.
No way.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah. It's probably. Listen, best analog stick on a handheld ever.
No.
Yes.
First of all, it's not an analog stick.
Yeah, it is.
It's a
It's
digital
a click
stick.
stick. It is a click stick.
It is an
is what they
8-way
called
digital
it.
stick.
There was a really good chibi Guilty Gear game for the Neo Geo Pocket Color.
Yeah. There was also I think people say that the cat just jumped off the couch and landed in a mess of cords.
Good.
What's the one? Capcom versus S something.
The Pocket Color one was SNK versus Capcom.
Yeah, that. Yeah, people say that that's the really good fighting game for the Neo Geo.
Okay, so a Neo Geo Pocket Color in good working condition costs $60 at Game Over Video Games, which is Austin's locally owned chain of retro shops.
But they're gonna overcharge because they're a retail store.
Okay, well, let's go to eBay.
Go to Amazon.
Amazon?
Amazon. Yeah.
Why Amazon?
That's where I buy all my games.
Austin says, I've never heard a person say yeah as disinterestedly as Keith just did. I don't know what I said yeah to, but probably.
Yeah, I think it was to him telling you which Versus game was on.
Okay. I didn't know. That wasn't disinterested.
SNK versus Capcom, not to be confused with Capcom versus SNK.
Right, which is a totally different...
Yeah, we're still waiting on that one.
Yeah. No,
No,
that came
one
out.
exists.
Does it?
There were two of them.
There were for real two of them?
No, you're thinking
Yeah.
of
Tekken Cross Street Fighter.
No. I know what I was thinking. I was making a joke about Tekken
Oh,
Cross
no,
Street
no.
Fighter. I thought that's what you were doing. I thought you were doing a Tekken Cross Street Fighter.
SNK versus Capcom was made by SNK, and Capcom versus SNK is made by Capcom.
I didn't realize that that had happened before.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Did it turn out just as poorly?
There was precedent for it.
No, those games were fantastic.
Okay. Well, one of them was fantastic, as far as I know.
The second one was super good. The first one was pretty good too, but the second one was still pretty good. You're looking at between $16 and $50 for a Neo Geo Pocket Color
That's
on
quite
eBay.
a range.
Yeah. Depending on, like condition, number of games, whether or not it's that disgusting blue camo.
What? Blue camo?
Yeah, you remember the blue camo ones that they had?
No.
Yeah. Well, it's not really camo. It's like it's like a blue like snow camo. It's not a good look.
It's not a good look. What if I lived in? What if 1, I lived in Siberia, 2, I was a sniper?
Then in that case, yeah, this is the one that you
The
need.
perfect one.
Perfect.
The cheapest one on Amazon is $43.
What about?
So-
I like the see-through one because
that's
that's one
quite
that
a
I
bit.
had.
You know, I
Here's a
had
super
a Neo Geo.
$6.99.
I had a Neo Geo Pocket Color. I traded it into a GameStop for, I shit you not, $0.00.
I think y'all covered this on a Sonic video.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we were talking about Neo Geos before.
I was like, I don't care. Like, because the only game I had for it was Sonic Pocket Adventure, and I lost it.
Mm-hmm.
So
guys,
I was,
it's Admin's birthday. He's 30.
it's like I have happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Admin.
I have like literally no use for this Neo Geo Pocket Color. Please just take it away from me, because if you don't, I'll just throw it in the trash.
You should have kept it.
Yeah, well, I know that now.
God,
Keith, you're
was this
a
the same year
crystal-
that you wore that fucking T-shirt? You're the worst.
It was pretty close.
Keith here is a crystal white clear handheld console Japan SNK Neo Geo Pocket Color, no box used for $32.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I'll get that. Sure. Not now. I don't have any money, but when I have some.
Wouldn't protect
Here's a boxed one for $43.
ages.
I
You may
Shut up,
have
guys.
been wrestling with. Oh, sorry.
I'm Akinar.
Akinar. There we
My
go.
brother, I beg you. To be complete. Always blue pages. Listen to him. Now listen to my brother.
This guy sounds a little bit out of sorts.
And a liar. Bring me the blue pages. The red ones. Don't bring the red ones. Implore you.
So yeah, both of the
Wrongfully imprisoned. You must
brothers tell you, bring my pages, not the other guy's pages.
please bring me the blue pages.
And they tell you that the other one is the bad guy.
I bet they're both the bad guy. They're working together.
How is your left headphone like just going like? "Marr"?
No.
I don't know if you can trust anybody that gets that close to the camera. Like that's an untrustworthy shot.
Yeah, you want someone. You want someone who knows how to correctly frame their head and leave a little bit of space at the top. Just a little bit. Get off this couch, you cat. You know how they say, Kyle, that curiosity kills the cat? I'm finding that to be true today. Oh, I can't hear Jordan.
No, I'm still here.
You talk?
Hey, what's up? Hey.
Hey.
I can't hear anything. Oh, now I hear it, kind of.
Hey.
Hey, Jordan. There we go. Hey.
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 So apparently the port number 1 on our 4-way splitter just like exploded or something because it's not working.
Oh no.
Oh,
so let's
well.
go back and get that red page. Right?
Yeah, sure.
Or we could do a different
Let's
puzzle.
not.
and
Yeah, we could
leave
just
it
go.
there.
We don't need to. We get it.
Okay.
Pages.
Yeah.
It's not.
Pages.
It's a thing for another day. I swear there's some kind of inventory, but maybe not. I guess.
Was this
Maybe
this might have been before inventories had been invented?
Before they had been inventoried.
Yeah.
Maybe it was to try to encourage you to only pick one, to like side with one of the brothers.
Yeah, because I mean, like, now you can go get the other page if you want, but it's all the way back there.
Yeah, exactly.
Are you gonna go all the way back?
Evan says, take a look. It's in a book, but not too close or you'll get trapped in purgatory.
Yeah, so they're
Are
trapped.
they between worlds? Is that what their deal
No,
is?
they're in book worlds, but they're like they're worlds that are like completely empty. They're
So
just
you're
like
saying
a
that this
prison
is like a
cell.
really bare bones page master?
I guess so. Yeah. Oh, I
That's-
didn't fucking.
that's a good movie.
I didn't
That's-
set up the thing.
It's, can I tell you a secret, Jordan? It's not
Yeah.
a good movie.
No,
What's
but I
that?
actually haven't seen it since I was age relevant.
I know.
for it.
Yeah.
I saw when I was a kid. I loved that movie more than anything in the whole world. And I was like, 2 years ago, I was like, I should rewatch The Page Master. That was the coolest movie I'd ever seen. And it's actually, it's not very good.
Well, that's disappointing.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll say it doesn't surprise me.
No? 3 floating anthropomorphic books that takes a young animated Macaulay Culkin into strange book worlds.
How?
Sounds pretty good. Christopher Lloyd as librarian / Lord of all books.
He's good in everything.
He's great, and yeah, I saw him do a live production of Death of a Salesman. It was fantastic.
Really?
He was so good. Yeah. He played
sounds
Willie
awesome.
Loman. It was amazing.
I was gonna say something about book purgatory. What was it?
Was it a joke or a fact?
I think it was a joke. Had something to do with the Phantom Zone. I don't know. I'll swing back around to it later. What is
I'll be
this
ready for
clock?
it.
Is it actually changing what time it is?
No, it's it's one of those things where somewhere you find a time and you have to put the right time on there. I wish I
Oh.
could remember what it was though, like how you solved this. Wait, now that I'm thinking about it, the original RealMyst might have had a day-night cycle. Might have.
But the original Mist did not.
No.
Original Mist did not. Yeah, I don't think that's new for Masterpiece Theater Edition or whatever this is.
They call
Can
it
we do
that.
the?
What's up?
I was like, can we do the gear? The gear's cool.
Yeah, let's do the gear.
Okay.
I thought we decided that was the one thing that wasn't a puzzle. Was the gear.
I keep fucking this up because I pointed the tower at the gear, but then I didn't go up to get the pass key. Oh, you know what? The key to the gear one might actually be the time that I need to set the clock to, and then that might open the gear.
Mason Everdice says, I played the shit out of the Page Master Genesis game. I can only assume it remains a shining beacon of good game design.
Keith and I played that game like a year ago on stream, and it was atrocious.
Yeah, it was spectacularly bad.
Are you sure you pointed the thing at the gear?
Yeah.
Okay.
There we go. 240 and 221.
Something going on about hard candy? What's going on about hard
I
candy?
need you to remember 221.
221. Got it.
I'm writing it down. 240, 221.
I just put it in the chat.
Let's just take a
Oh,
look.
okay.
Let's just look through here. Oh, great. A nice view of nothing because it's nighttime. So, apparently, I tweeted... I posted this hilarious tweet on Twitter. I said, I noticed that Riven, the sequel to Myst, was on sale on Steam for $2.99, and I said, for only $2.99 on Steam, you can purchase Riven, the sequel to Myst, or as it's more commonly known, Fuck You, Get Fucked Impossible Edition.
That is a funny tweet.
I remember seeing that and thinking that was pretty good.
That is pretty good.
And I think it was Matthew Sampson.
That's a strong name.
Linked me to a fan project. He said something like "Get prepared to be frustrated in 3D," and apparently it is an officially sanctioned fan project of basically making the equivalent of real Riven. So they're really doing Riven in real-time 3D. And I think he waited until I responded positively to let me know that he was a part of it. So I think he's a 3D artist / animator of some description.
I mean, that's a gorgeous looking game. So
it was called Starry Expanse is the name of it. So there's a website you can go check out.
221.
221, yeah, I remember.
Sorry, yeah, 221. Let's confirm on that.
No, that's no, that's not right either.
That's wrong. You did that wrong.
No, I'm just trying to figure out how to switch the numbers.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, it's one of those.
This is just those gaskets in Silent Hill all over again.
Arr. Oh, how do I fix?
No, keep going. Okay, now the right one again. All the way down. That one, yeah. Now again. Okay, the one on the left, far left. The dangling chain. No, not that one. The chain.
This is not.
Yeah,
a
that
thing.
guy.
This is not a thing.
No, that one. That one.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, the one on the left. Okay, the one on the left. Okay, the one on the far right. Far right. Far right.
Or this is just a reset, right? Like if I just do this, it'll just bring it back to 3, 3, 3, 3. Okay.
Okay, so left.
So this one does the bottom 2, and this one does the top 2. That's it.
Okay,
That's
so
simple, right?
yeah, so left, and then right, and then the far right.
That's the reset.
Oh, wait, hit that far right one more time. You said... Kyle,
I see now that I'm on my own.
Kyle, you said... But that's the reset. As or before you were pulling the lever, so why didn't you just not do it?
I was just going with it. I realized what had happened, so I was like, well, apparently we need to reset it anyways. All right, let me see here.
Yeah.
Wait, so what's the thing? What are you doing? I can't see the numbers, so I'm no help to you. I'm too far away for numbers.
Okay, so the top, you can rotate the top 2 or the bottom 2, but never the bottom one independently, right?
Goggle Fox says, oh boy, this puzzle. So apparently
Okay.
you're not just stupid.
Oh, come on.
So the top 2, we need to get it in a spot where
First
the
of all,
top
I
two
don't need this
numbers
stupid flashlight, apparently.
we need to get it in a spot where the top 2 numbers are both 1 and the bottom number is 3. No, wait.
Oops.
Wait, what is the one on the left do?
Okay,
The left is the bottom 2, and the top is the top. The right is the top 2.
The top number needs to be 1, the middle number needs to be 3, and the bottom number needs to be...
That is 221.
I think I got it.
It is.
No, I don't got it.
Okay, hold on.
Jordan, did you see the guy that I emailed to do an interview of?
No, I didn't.
There's some
Oh, and I have to
congressional-
do it in a certain number of moves.
Polls.
there's a congressional GOP candidate who lost and is now contesting the loss under the claim that his opponent was executed and replaced by a body double.
Really?
Yep,
Oh, that's great.
it's super great. So I emailed him and said, "Can I interview you?"
That's fantastic.
Yeah, I said that I host a personal interest show.
It's not wrong.
I know it's not.
It's not a lie.
No.
Oh God, I hope that comes through. I hope that's
yeah.
that works out
I
for
said
you.
specifically a Skype interview.
Right.
And if he says no, I'm gonna at least try for a print interview
Yeah.
because like I want to talk to this guy so bad. Because I'm not convinced that he doesn't believe it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I don't give a shit if
Whoa!
you get it.
Can you hold it down to make it do extra stuff?
Yes. This changes everything.
Aha.
Okay.
That's tricky.
Well then.
Okay.
Aw, kitten's back. Hey.
Kitty. So. Okay, so now, yeah. So now pull the right one and just hold it down. Bam.
Oh, okay, so this gear right here represents the gear outside. This is
I don't think that
this is-
took us an inordinate amount of time to figure that out.
Well, once we realized the bullshit of the thing that was not obvious, which was you can hold them down to do different stuff, then yeah, we solved it like immediately.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's a way to solve it without holding it down. Probably not.
Probably not.
Probably not.
Probably not, and probably on purpose.
Now, I don't remember what this age is called.
Hold on,
Dragon Age.
there's a bug on my desk. I'll be right back.
Okay. Have fun.
It's definitely not the name of the age. Here's a bug on my desk. I'll be right back. Is like a really stupid name.
It's really. I don't know what he has to be right back for.
Yeah, I don't.
Is he going like? Is he?
Then again, what kind of bugs do they have in Texas? I'm not really sure.
I don't know. Probably mostly the same. They might have like a locust. Anybody confirm on Texas locusts?
Okay, back. Sorry. What's this
Hey.
about Texas?
What? Why did you need to go away? And do you have some kind of super mutant bugs in Texas?
Yes, but that's unrelated. There was a bug on my desk and I didn't have anything to like get it within arm's reach, so I had to get up and get a paper towel and get it.
If I touch these, they turn colors and then stop. I don't think this is a puzzle. I think it's just a thing.
DX is an
age
awesome. They
is
have giant venomous centipedes and shit. Are we talking like 3 feet or 4 feet?
Ooh, can I sit in the chair? Yes.
I've seen centipedes that get up to about a foot long.
That's pretty big. I was just kidding.
Yeah, no, they get real big, and if they bite you, it sucks.
Centipedes get how long?
A foot.
That's
Yeah.
fucked up.
Yeah, you live in a
They're-
fucked up place. What are you doing?
They're a lot more common in the country. Like Central Texas has them. Austin, not so much, but I mean, they do still like
this
get into
making
your
noise?
house. And
Yeah, it is. It's singing. It's a good song. I like that.
It's really weird.
I like that a lot.
That's super weird.
Are you gonna drink from that chalice?
I don't think I can.
Then what is this even a game then?
Is that the chalice from the palace or the flagon
Here's-
with the dragon?
We got like the ship and the rocket from.
Who's that
Myst.
lady?
Hey.
Who knows?
Wait, no, come back. I was gonna come here. I'm just talking to the cat.
Whoa. Hey.
Here we go.
Man, this game. There's a lot to this game.
Jordan DVX says you also have scorpions. Oh man,
Yeah, we got. They're hella scorpions. Yeah.
people eat scorpions, right?
Not here.
You mean
There are
you
peop-
don't?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so this is Akinar's room here. You can see he's got like a theme going on.
I eat a scorpion. If Dre said, "Hey, we should do a food boys of eating scorpions," I would say yeah.
You're calling it Food Boys?
It's called Snack Friends: Food Boys.
Fortress Rotation Simulator.
The show is Snack Friends. We are the Food Boys.
Snack Friends: Food Boys.
Oh, this is on Greenlight now, right? Fortress Rotation Simulator.
Yeah, exactly. Don't.
God, stop it.
What?
This is a shitty game.
As soon as I decided to tweet a picture of your cat, she started flipping out and attacking all the stuff. You're not hunting. I know you think you're hunting, but you're not.
She's got to practice.
She's gonna be fed. She's gonna be fed food in a cup for the rest of her life.
She doesn't know that.
Yeah, that's why I'm telling her.
She might think she has to eat scorpions.
Well, we never said what kind of food was in the cup.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we got. Whoa, there you go. That's working now. How'd you get it to do that?
Now this makes sense. I don't know.
Do we know what this is doing?
Well, it's just a simulator, so nothing.
Oh, okay, cool. Is that a hurdy-gurdy?
Oh,
What about
it's
Donovan?
It's a cobra in the box.
Is a snake in there?
A hurdy-gurdy's a weird instrument, right? That's what that is?
Yeah, a hurdy-gurdy is a box with a hand crank on the side, and there are violin strings stretched across the box, and instead of bowing those strings, the hand crank is attached to a wooden circle that has like bowing material around its circumference. And so you turn the hand crank to rotate the bow, which vibrates the strings, and so it's kind of like a crank-powered violin. And the strings are tuned specifically, and it's got keys on the side of it that fret the strings in different places. So it's like a hand-cranked keyboard violin. They sound almost like a bagpipe.
Okay. I've never heard one. I've just heard that Donovan song.
Yeah. They're cool. I mean, they're hard to find and they're a bitch to take care of because they've just got. There's a lot that can go wrong with them. But
I had the strongest urge today while I was driving to Kyle's house. I was like, I should buy a fucking theremin. Like, just.
You should buy a theremin.
I should buy a fucking theremin. Like, I don't know why.
You can. There are kits to build your own theremins that are pretty cheap.
Yeah, I should get a theremin. That'd be cool. Because I can't. It would be irresponsible of me to own another stringed instrument.
Mm-hmm.
I already have a billion too many.
That's true. Oh, that's.
All right, I'm tweeting a picture of that cat, of your dumb cat, Kyle.
Ooh, I may have been wrong about theremin kits being cheap.
Oh, are theremin themselves cheap? I could
I
probably get some idiot bought a theremin and decided that they didn't want it and put it on Craigslist for $8, right? Like that had to have happened.
I'm gonna, especially in Austin, I'm gonna search right now.
RoboFam in the
Here's
chat said Hannibal is a good role model. I don't know if she's talking about Hannibal Buress, the comedian, or Hannibal Lecter, the horrible man-eater. But, you know, whatever.
Horrible Man-Eater is my favorite horrible Hall & Oates song.
Vorwolfem says, here's all you need to know about theremins. The other name for theremins is etherphone, and that's badass.
That's way better.
That is way better. Etherphone.
There you go.
Don't chew on my phone.
What the
Apparently
hell?
theremins are like $300. That doesn't seem right.
That doesn't seem right. It's just some wood, an electric stick.
Yeah, it's an electric stick is all theremin is. Here's a YouTube video of someone playing the Zelda theme on a theremin, so that's about right. Here's a website that proclaims theremins for every budget.
Why could I not get back here before?
This website looks like it was made in 1998.
Wait, that website or that theremin?
This website.
Okay.
A theremin is just a box with an antenna on it.
Yeah, an electric stick.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to Craigslist right now. Let's go on a Craigslist adventure.
All right. I already checked the Austin Craigslist, and there was a Moog synthesizer that had a theremin
I really like
in it.
Moogs. What's that?
I said there was a Moog synthesizer that had a theremin in it, but it was $800.
Hold on. Check this out.
That's a little much and also a little far for me. from
Yeah.
my blood.
This is how you save. You have to grab the picture of your screen and drag it to one of the save slots.
That's pretty.
Oh, Jordan, you there?
Oh, Jordan died. Jordan's dead now, you guys. Sorry.
Are you sure that the whole chat didn't die?
You think everybody died except us?
No. I think that maybe the stream died is what died.
You mean Skype?
No, that's the whole stream. And
Why-
the internet, your internet. Maybe your internet died, is what I'm saying.
Why would I think that
Sometimes that happens.
from just Jordan?
I don't know. Like, every other time that I stream or anybody streams, the stream just dies. And Skype dies. It happens very frequently.
I have
Hello.
Hey.
Hey, Jordan.
Hey.
While you were gone, Kyle was very rude.
I fell into an age.
I found
Yep.
in Cambridge, Massachusetts, quote, a lot of synthesizers and accessories for sale. There's a Dave Smith Prophet 8 desktop voice analog synth like new for $1,250.
Cool.
A Moog Source Vintage Analog Mono Synth for $1,600. The theremin is sold. God damn it.
Kyle, you're gonna have to screen share with me again.
Oh yeah. Have to? That's pretty presumptive.
I can't believe that was, by the way, the only theremin was the one that sold.
That's surprising.
Yeah, you
The
think that
only
Boston,
one in
the-
existence?
in the Boston Craigslist. Listen, Kyle, you're in a
Craigslist
real
seems
funk
like-
right now.
Craigslist seems like it would be like a utopia for poor musical instrument buying decisions.
Yeah, and Boston seems like a place with a lot of weirdo theremin players.
Yeah.
Does it?
Yeah, there's a lot of colleges here.
That's true.
So this.
What is this? This looks like a thing. Oh,
Yeah,
man.
get in there.
Boom.
This looks like a dungeon of some.
Oh, goodness.
Oh gosh.
That's...
Is this a? Ooh.
Oh, here's a blue page. Snagged it.
Is this a blue page run?
Yeah, exactly. It's a blue page run.
This looks like some sort of.
But I don't even know how to get back yet, so...
This is a torture dungeon.
Yeah, this is Akinar's room.
Oh, God.
Maybe help
Wait,
out
look
the
at
other
that.
guy.
Ugh. Look at is the floor that color because of a light or?
No, that's blood.
It's a light. It's
No,
a-
it's
a
blood.
Red light.
It's just blood. It's light blood.
I don't think I like Agrimar.
Akinar.
Agramon.
Balthazar. I like this gear world though. Like this place is a lot better than the fucking tree swamp.
Yes, this place is pretty cool.
So was all this just here, or did they build this?
I think they wrote the age in a special book, and then this place came to be.
So like they described all this in the book, and then whenever they went into it, it was just there.
Well, no, I don't think they like literally just wrote like it's like a fucking gear world.
It's a weird. It's like a.
There's like a bunch of weird elevators.
It's probably like a puzzle.
I think it's like a special language or something. I don't. You know, maybe that's exactly.
I think
how
I
it was,
want
so.
credit for hopping into that bit with you, Kyle, because I have no idea what you're talking about or what you're saying. Because I'm busy tweeting more pictures of my new cat friend.
Okay. Well,
Did you get that red page? I think we should do a red page on this one.
Well, no, because then we're not gonna progress the level at which like the message is. We're just gonna see like the red.
One from dude, one from the other dude.
Yeah.
Right.
It's just gonna be pretty much the exact same thing. We already saw the blue guy, but he's like, "No, I'm the guy. Don't give my brother any pages." Ugh. Well.
Cool. Well, let's head back here, I guess.
No, I can't. I haven't found the way back because this is where I was, but there's no like get home book. I need to find that.
Why is everything just water? Like, do you go? Are there
like
ages that have like land mass?
Yeah. But like, I think typically like the water is like, you know, this is like the entire world of this place, and so the endless water is just that. Though I think there are. I think the way it works is that there are some worlds that were like already existed and some that were man-made. So like this is probably a man-made one, but I think like Riven was like a pre-existing one or something like that. I don't really know.
Riven had a very organic feel to it.
I think it's
like everything seemed like it was made out of like trees and like huge structures that had occurred naturally that were repurposed into stuff for dudes.
There's a lot of stone in Riven. A lot of
Can you pull on any of those circular chains that are hanging from the wall?
No, I don't think so. It's weird.
DVX says, real talk, I work with people from MIT all the time, and they're super nerdy, even for the community of super nerds that is academia.
Jesus.
They have a really weird reputation in Boston as, like, being really crazy partiers and throwing the craziest parties. Which I think is weird. It's a thing that I didn't expect them to have. A reputation I didn't expect them to have.
I think for anybody that has to work as hard as MIT folk probably have to work, they probably have to party just as hard
to stay sane.
I mean, like, but none of the other good schools in this state have that weird reputation. Yeah, like Harvard is like, oh man, we gotta go to a Harvard party.
Oh, here we go. What is this?
All right.
Oh, great. This is my favorite character.
That was worth it. Dope.
I think that this has... Whoa, okay, wait. Hold. Oh, are you in free look?
I can do a free look at any time.
But were you in free look right then when you looked at the floor?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
But now suddenly my free look is not working. I don't...
Cabinet knows. Cabinet says MIT people are super crazy. Yeah, they kind of are. They also are crazy nerdy too. But they're...
There's my free look. So what were you saying? Were you about to say, Jordan, like, we did this enough, we could stop?
No, that wasn't it.
Okay.
It was that it looked like there was a chamber on the ground there where you were looking.
Oh, no. Nope. So
do you feel like we've done this enough and we could stop?
No. I have this one
There
lever.
you go. Now it lit up. Try pressing that button now.
No, it's not a button. It just lets me go into this elevator, but the elevator doesn't seem to go anywhere.
What happened?
Sarge McD says, Keith, Kyle, any more progress on the witch system, or are you getting Destiny 4?
if Keith has a system by the time Destiny comes out, I will get it for that system. I
hold so much power.
I only have a PS4.
Right.
So PS4. But if by some weird happenstance that I end up getting an Xbox One and also Keith does and he gets Destiny for PS1, then
Xbox One. It's okay. A lot of numbers. It's okay. Take a breath. Take a breath. Take a sip. You gotta juice back up. Take a sip of that monster. All right, we're good.
It looks like you can go up another floor.
But I can't is the thing.
If
Oh wait, was there something on the ground in there?
If the Master Chief Collection is coming out for the personal computer, I will be getting a PlayStation 4 and I will be getting Destiny for that PlayStation 4.
PS4 seems like the version of that game that's going to get
slightly more support. It says.
Yeah, like
not more support, more levels or whatever.
Yeah, it's gonna get more content and it's gonna get content first.
Yeah. They on Giant Bomb they had someone from, I think it was someone from 343, and they asked them about the whole like mouse look thing they saw in the in the demo, whatever, and he was saying like, look,
he said, "Oh, that's just dev code."
Yeah, he said like that's just dev code, and he said something like, we literally have no plans other than bringing it to the Xbox One. Like, not to say that it couldn't come to the PC at some point in the future, but we're definitely just focusing on Xbox One right now.
I mean, all that shit starts out on the PC anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would not hold my breath for that port to exist for at least a year, because they need people to buy the Xbox One.
That also.
Like, they really need people to buy the Xbox One.
Yeah, like, honestly, I'll probably buy an Xbox One. I don't feel good about it.
I mean, it's only $400 now, you know, so it's I mean, only air
Listen,
quotes,
here's the real truth. If you want, Jordan, if you want to get down to the truth.
I want to get down to the truth.
If you want to get down to the truth, fucking Boston Craigslist has some super cheap consoles for sale.
Really?
I will buy. I could buy.
Are they fenced?
What's that?
Are they fenced?
I saw one or two that were almost definitely stolen.
Yeah.
One of them said, "I have."
You know
they were
what?
selling Xbox Ones for $250, and they said, "I have 5 of these. I need to sell them ASAP. We will meet in a public place. Pay cash."
Yeah, that's super weird.
But most of them just seemed like people who bought them and weren't using them and were selling them for $200 off.
The thing is, like, I totally understand that it's like a false argument to say, like, well, it was already stolen. Like, someone's gonna buy it for cheap, but like that's just what perpetuates people stealing shit to sell it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like, systems are really expensive.
They're really expensive. But to be clear, almost all of them seemed like super legitimate. I mean, as super legitimate by Craigslist standards. I mean,
right. I would maybe not be comfortable with that, if only for warranty reasons. You know, because like these consoles haven't even existed for a year yet, and like Xbox 360s were doing okay for a year-ish before they started, you know, melting left and right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Maybe the simulator is doing more than we think.
Yeah, that's. I'm gonna try moving it to the left hand or the right hand thing.
So when it's at a cardinal direction, that meter is full, but whenever it's split, it's empty.
There you go.
Chad is talking about No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky seems like it is coming out for the PlayStation 4 and the PC.
Yeah.
Which, like, whatever Microsoft did to not lock that shit down was the worst decision ever.
They fucked up.
They fucked up super bad.
Well, wait, why are we saying Microsoft did something?
Well, I mean, like when you are an indie studio, you are going to develop for the console that gives you the most freedom and enables you to develop for their system the most, because you don't have any money, right?
So basically, whatever, like, Sony gave them a better offer than Microsoft could or would,
or even just Sony was easier to
work
talk
with,
to.
right? Yeah.
Right.
So
like
no matter either
right
way,
now,
it was because Microsoft didn't do blank.
And they're better. Like from everything I've heard, ID at Xbox is like a good program now.
Mm-hmm.
But it took Microsoft longer to get there than it took Sony. And so we're like Minicore Studios is porting The Sun at Night to PlayStation 4 right now because like Sony has been really super easy to talk to and they respond to our emails quick and they just gave us a dev kit to use. Like we didn't have to buy it. They just lent us one, and for as long as we're working on stuff, we can have it.
That's good.
And we would like to put it on Xbox, but like they're getting in touch with them has been more difficult, and like they haven't made us any offers like Sony has. So like a lot of where stuff ends up has to do with that back end stuff. Like whoever makes it the easiest, whenever you are a small company of 4 people who don't have any money, that plays a lot into it. And so like who knows, maybe the people that are making that game like just didn't. Maybe some of them already had industry contacts at PlayStation, or maybe they just like PlayStation, or maybe like the PlayStation 4 architecture is easier to port to PC. Like who knows?
Or maybe they just had to pick one and they went with the one that had more people who bought it.
Yeah, exactly.
Or
like
it seemed like was probably going to have the most people that buy it.
Right. Like they probably started developing that game on PC, and then whenever they started thinking about console ports, they probably went, okay, well, which is ahead at this point as far as install base goes? And like colloquial or anecdotally, the thought is that I did, yeah.
Shit.
Well, here's the thing about it, because I remember in the press conference, I was almost positive that they said they called it it was making its console debut on PS4, which I don't know if that means that there's a planned Xbox One release that they're just not talking about, or if they didn't, if Sony didn't like have them sign into an exclusivity thing. But
yeah, I don't know.
But either way, Microsoft hasn't said anything about No Man's Sky, and I feel like they maybe would otherwise.
Wikipedia has it listed as PlayStation 4 and to be announced.
Yeah.
So that's probably a limited exclusivity deal, because if it wasn't limited exclusivity, they would say this is exclusive to the PlayStation 4. But what they said is that it's debuting on consoles on PlayStation 4, which is a different thing. And like those sorts of semantics are everything in video games as far as like release dates and consoles and stuff. And that's also why I don't necessarily buy the mouse cursor, oh, that's just dev code thing.
Yeah.
Because devs aren't thorough like that.
Yeah.
If you're making something that is only ever going to be seen on the back end,
right,
you're not. That's time that you're wasting.
Yeah,
you're going to make
exactly
it say
what I was
press A.
thinking.
If the only thing that it's ever going to say is press A, you're just going to make it say that.
Right. Yeah. You wouldn't put in move mouse to look.
Yeah. You wouldn't do that. So that exists, but whether or not they're planning on doing anything with it, I think is a different thing.
Or it's. Yeah, or I guess, I don't know. Like that was the part that didn't sound truthful to me. Like it didn't really sound like it made sense, but the guy just sounded really convincing, saying like
he did.
Like look, we're just like we have to focus on this. Like we're not.
Yeah. I don't think that he was like being misrepresentative at all, because he didn't say that it didn't exist. He said that they have no plans for doing that.
Right. Yeah.
And those are different things.
And I think what we can easily assume is that either way it's not going to be there won't be like a surprise PC version announcement and like it comes out the same day as the Xbox version. No. Yeah, it'll be a ways off if they do that. Like they're going to milk that. It will be, this is maybe the way that this is going to shake out, is that at next year's E3, whenever they say whenever they like give a release date for the next Halo game or whatever, the next real Halo, they'll be like, and also, by the way, Halo Master Chief Collection is coming to PC.
Oh, yeah. I would argue that remake Halo 2 multiplayer is absolutely a real Halo.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
God, like, but I mean, like, if what they want to do is sell more Xboxes, they totally did, because I will buy an Xbox to play Halo 2 multiplayer. Just straight up, I will do that.
Yeah, right after like the Xbox or Microsoft press conference at E3, think someone on Twitter asked me what I thought, and I said like, there wasn't anything that blew me away, but there was, I don't know, some cool stuff. And I think they responded with like, yeah, so far the most exciting announcement of E3 is, quote, exactly as it shipped 10 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
They were talking about Halo 2.
Yeah, that says a lot about kind of the state of the industry right now,
Yeah.
I think. But so we're looking for the
God.
password for that thing, and it's those symbols, right?
No, I'm just looking for anything. Like,
What about that what about that hide that's on the wall?
I guess I can look at that. I don't know, like if I remember correctly, this really is a simulator, and there's like a place outside
To do
where
this?
you actually can rotate the whole structure.
Maybe that's what that password thing outside activates.
This high.
Mitch says, for what it's worth, you can get a refurbished Wii U from Nintendo for $200.
I love my Wii U. That thing is great.
Yeah.
I am. Listen, if I played Mario Kart, the new Mario Kart, and liked it more, I would have a Wii U, or I would be about to buy one.
I get that. Like you buy a Nintendo console to play first-party Nintendo games. Like that's why you own one. That's the way that it's been since the 64.
But in general, I am more excited for Nintendo's upcoming releases than any other system, excluding the one outlier, Halo 2, which is just my own nonsense.
Sure. Well, no, but Nintendo, their E3 Nintendo Direct was super strong.
It was super. Yeah, it was really strong.
I didn't actually see it.
I want to play.
Serious. Your greed sickens me. Your desire for wealth and plunder is never satisfied. I will instruct my subjects not to pay
your new tax.
And you know that they'll listen to me. Regards, Akinar.
Good handwriting. Good penmanship. Oh,
I want to play Splatoon so bad.
Splatoon looks cool.
Looks super cool.
Captain Toad looks great.
Pitch me on Splatoon.
You can turn into a squid whenever.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you swim through the ground.
Wait. So as a squid,
It's a 4v4 squad-based shooter where you shoot paint all over the ground, and scoring is done by which team has the most paint covering the area of the map, and you can shoot other people to make them have to respawn, so you can shoot more paint. And when you move slow through the other team's paint, but through your own paint, you can turn into a squid and swim through the ground super fast. And it looks really good. It looks really fun. It looks great.
Oh gosh, is that a person? What is that in that box?
Looks like a little bat.
Can't
really
really
see.
tell. Unclear.
So those bottles of poison are the same colors as the globule things out front.
These seem very non-interactive. Hey, there's an axe over here. I don't know.
Why would you need all of this in the same place? I feel like we need to put something in there and turn it on and electrify a thing.
I don't know. The fact that the switch goes down by itself makes me think it's just one of those,
Yeah.
In the original game, it was one of those, like, just throwaway animations. Like, look at this thing. It's nice. It's a fun thing to look at.
Can you not open it? Is it locked?
No, it's...
Can you get that axe and, axe it open?
No.
Can you hack your way out? Can you crawl up through there?
Through here?
It looks like there's a space at the top. Oh, no, it's just more wall.
It's just more wall.
It's a wall all the way down.
Sunrise.
Is it open? Is it just open?
This is open. Is what open?
Just the door.
I'm probably going to get a PlayStation 4. Like that's how I'm feeling about it right now.
Everyone I know is-
PlayStation 4. Hey, you know what's on PlayStation 4? Knack.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a good game. No, I mean I've got a Wii U already, and like I bought a Wii U in anticipation for Nintendo games and for Bayonetta 2, and I played Bayonetta 2 at E3 last year, and it was good, and so I was like, all right, cool, sold. That's all I needed.
Cool.
And knowing that Bayonetta 2 is also going to come with a remake of the first Bayonetta, and you can dress up as Princess Peach.
What?
That is worth the cost of admission.
Wait, did you say
far as
Bayonetta 2 comes with a remake of the first Bayonetta?
Yeah, it just comes with
with it.
Bayonetta
Nice.
also. And it's got a bunch of Nintendo costumes in there, so you can be Link or Samus or Princess Peach, and maybe other stuff.
That's good. Honestly, that's kind of what Bayonetta 2 probably needs. Because I feel like there's probably a lot of people, especially on Wii U, that are not going to have played Bayonetta.
Yeah. Well, wait. Go back to that painting of that dude.
I'll just honestly, guys, I'll just buy both of them, and I'll buy them both used on Craigslist.
That's probably a safe way to go.
Yeah.
What am I looking at, Jordan?
The painting of that guy. That guy.
Okay.
He looked like it had depth to it.
I've
The
clicked all
problem
over
with the
this
PS4,
camera
the pro of the PS4 is that everyone I know has a PS4, and that's what
Yeah.
they want to play games on. The con is that every game that's on the PS4 that isn't on PlayStation or Xbox One, PC or Xbox One, I don't care about.
Yeah, I mean,
You're
but, like,
telling
I'm-
me that you don't care about Knack.
I'm saying, listen, I know this is going to hurt your feelings.
What?
I know that I'm in the minority here. I don't care about Knack. I'm going to say it. I know
That
that it's
is
an unpopular opinion. I know that I'm going to get some heat for it.
Quite the
I
minority.
don't care about Knack. And listen, people are going to come and people are going to swarm my Twitter. They're going to say, Keith, how could you say that? Knack is a treasure. You're a monster. You're an idiot. You don't know. You can't think. You're not thinking straight. Something's wrong with you. Are you a ghost? Are you a monster? And I'm gonna say no. I just didn't care for it, honestly.
So Keith, I think it's fair that you don't care about any PlayStation exclusive stuff, but
I'm kind of interested in Bloodborne.
Yeah, oh yeah, Bloodborne is the exception for me because like other than Bloodborne, I don't really care about exclusives on either system. Like I care about Nintendo exclusives a lot.
Yeah.
But like I haven't been into Halo for a while. I kind of fell out of it and like
I love Halo.
I love Halo.
And I'm sure I would enjoy it if I got back into it. I'm not I'm not fevered about new Halo, you know?
Should
but like
be. You should buy the Master Chief Collection and play all the things, including Halo 4.
I tried to play because see, I played Halo 1 and 2 and loved both of them.
Yeah.
And then didn't play a Halo game for like 10 years. And then tried to play Halo 3 about a year ago and got like half an hour into it and the writing was so bad I just couldn't do it.
Aw.
Here's the thing about Bloodborne, though, is that I have no... Oh, by the way, Kyle, I did buy Dark Souls on Steam sale.
Ooh.
It was like $5.
It was $5,
right?
yeah.
Yeah,
so
that's
I don't care about Dark Souls, and I've played it for an hour, and I don't like it. I don't care about Dark Souls 2, and Bloodborne is that with guns and werewolves in a city, and it looks great. And I just think that it's not for me. I'm gonna try it. I'm letting you know. I'm gonna probably stream some Dark Souls unless you want to do a bigger thing with it.
Ooh. No, probably not.
Probably not. I'll probably do some of that at some point.
I could be around to give you some guidance for that. If
Yeah,
you would
of
like.
course. I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna laugh at the people that come in and try to tell me what to do and try to tell me that I'm bad at the game. I don't give a shit, and they can fuck off it. Because I don't care.
You know, that's a really good attitude to go into Dark Souls with.
I
definitely foresee you liking it and finding success, and other people enjoying watching it.
As far as this is what I've heard is that when people stream Dark Souls, it attracts a bunch of very mean people who come in and tell you how bad you are and how you're the worst.
Well, then why don't you not stream it for a while?
No, I'm just gonna ignore those people.
I did a 24-hour Dark Souls stream a few months ago, and I didn't get any mean people, but I definitely got my fair share of people that assumed I just didn't know anything about the game.
Yeah,
and they were like, "No, like
use your shield."
They were like, use your shield, or like
You should be
Dex-
rolling. You should be rolling here.
You
I
should
was
be
there
rolling
for
here,
most of
rolling.
that. I was saw a lot
Or-
of that.
Yeah, you were there for an amazing amount of that because it was 24 hours straight, and you were there for like 18 hours of it.
Yeah, I was. It was a very free weekend for me.
I had a South by Southwest panel that I was supposed to be on the next day that I ended up missing because apparently, and I didn't know this, doing a 24-hour marathon kills you.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I was
Yeah, is
not
that?
aware of
I
that.
don't.
Yeah. That was you. You probably should have consulted some people that you
Yeah.
might have known.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's,
done
I know
something
that
like
you
that.
have some buddies that did that, and you should have maybe said, "Can I do this and then do a panel?" And we would have
Yeah,
said,
I don't know.
"No."
Yeah, in retrospect, I should have consulted my friends that had been down this path before, but I woke up the next morning, the next afternoon, because like I went home at like 6:30 the following morning, and then woke up at like 3:30 in the afternoon, and I had no voice, and I felt like I had been hit by a truck, and I couldn't get out of bed
Yep.
for maybe 5 hours.
To your
Yep.
credit, you totally kept it together in the stream.
Thank you.
Yeah. Although I think I did catch the tail. It was like 4 or 5 hours in the last quarter that I missed.
I
That's
was
how they-
definitely pretty loopy by the end.
Yeah.
So Kyle, do we need a guide?
I think we might need a guide.
We've gone around in this literally in a circle.
Yeah.
maybe the last
I'm
hour.
losing my mind.
Okay, I'm gonna go to GameFAQs. Or Keith, should you do it since you're actually there?
What
I can't do it because I can't really see what's going on.
What I'm thinking about right now is how there's a big unopened box of Honey Nut Cheerios down in the kitchen.
Here's the thing about Honey Nut Cheerios is that they're not as good as regular Cheerios.
Oh my god. Like, I can't even listen to this right now. That's insane.
Listen. I'm
Like
here
a
to speak
a
truth
regular-
to power.
A regular Myst guide will work, right? We don't need a RealMyst guide.
Regular Mist should work. Yeah.
That's fine.
Okay.
So I don't know if anyone wrote guides for RealMyst. I don't know if that's...
Probably exactly the same. What is the name of the age that we're in right now?
I don't know.
I'm 22. Kyle's 24.
Okay.
You could, if you read the names, I could probably remember and tell you.
This is probably mechanical age, right?
Well,
There's
what are the other
mechanical
ones?
age, stone ship age, channel wood age, selenitic age, ending, and other questions.
It must be mechanical, yeah.
Okay.
Scratty B says, "Are Honey Nut Cheerios and regular Cheerios not the same thing? I thought Honey Nut
Scratty?
Cheerios was like the brand. No,
Scratty.
what? Cheerios are just the Odie Cheerios by themselves with no.
Yeah.
There's no.
So just
Sweetness to
imagine Honey Nut Cheerios, and then just remove any flavor, and you just leave the weird styrofoam
No,
oat rings.
no, you're
Those are
twisting
regular
it.
Cheerios.
You're twisting it.
Hold on. Sidebar, real quick. Let me preface the guide that we are going to be using with this question. I found the keys to unlocking the different areas on the island. Which one do I do first? Answer. That's up to you. You can complete the ages in any order you'd like. It is recommended that you try the mechanical age first, as it is probably the easiest of the four.
That's bullshit.
Dvex says, "You're both younger than me? Oh man, I need to get my fucking shit together. You're a scientist."
Yeah.
Did you forget that you're a scientist?
Because Keith is
She's not even
jobless,
just
and I got fired and hired at Best Buy, so...
She's not even just a scientist, she's a roboticist.
Yeah.
That's
AKA
like-
scientists that can do useful things.
A roboticist is the kind of scientist that scientists look up to.
Guys, could, well, anyways, never mind. Channel, I've played Myst multiple times. Channel Wood is by far the easiest.
Okay, this FAQ has... Oh, God. Okay. Part 2, mechanical age.
Lay it on me, buddy.
Okay, I'm trying to get to the part where it's like, here's where the age starts and not how to get into the age.
All right, so we've got a straw poll vote that somebody put up about for Cheerios, Honey Nut, regular, apple cinnamon, banana nut in that order. Honey Nut with 4, regular with 2, the latter 2 with 1 each.
Honey Nut with 5 after
I saw the banana nut ones. I was curious about them, but I've never heard of them or had them at all. You forgot multigrain and dark chocolate crunch multigrain.
Multigrain are actually pretty good.
They're surprisingly good. They're definitely a step above original Cheerios.
Yeah, there's some depth to that flavor. It's still not like sweet at all.
It's pretty sweet. There's a sugary-ish coating.
Oh, is there?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, let's see. Here is an ASCII map of the mechanical age.
For the love of God.
Okay, arriving in the mechanical age. Entering the fortress. After arriving in the mechanical age, you will find yourself facing a small chamber like the one that held the linking book from Myst.
Uh-huh.
Next to your starting position on the small island, there is a waist-high panel with 4 green symbols on it. Underneath each symbol is a circular button, and underneath these buttons is a larger red button. This panel is the key to returning to Myst, but you'll need to find the correct combination before you can use it. Start now by following the bridge that leads into the fortress. The fortress itself is very small and consists only of a few rooms. Below is a map of the fortress interior, which is made out of asterisks, it looks like. Once you enter the fortress, the hallway will split into 2 paths. It doesn't matter which one you choose to take, so let's start with the right-hand path. Follow this to the end.
It doesn't matter, so pick this one.
So pick this one. Follow this to the end, and it leads into the blue throne room. Looking around this room, you will see several interactive objects and many fascinating details. That's debatable. Some of these things to examine in this room are listed below. Most of them are purely decorative.
This is verbose.
See, weapons, snake in the box, sword and helmet, throne, head trophy, fortress rotation simulator. This object is actually quite important. It is located on the left side of the throne and will turn on as soon as you approach it. A holographic image of the fortress will appear, and the 2 levers are used to rotate it. The lever on the left locks and unlocks the fortress in place. It must be placed in the up position before the fortress will rotate.
Right.
The lever on the right side controls the rotation. Holding the lever up will rotate the fortress counterclockwise. The red triangles in the 4 cardinal directions are the only valid stopping points. Once you approach the point to where you wish to stop, move the right lever back down, then this will snap the tower into place. You should also pay close attention to the sounds that are made when the fortress stops when facing each different direction. Each sound is different and will be very important when trying to determine the rotation direction, and also in the Selenic age. Selenitic age.
Ooh.
Try to write down a general description of each sound with the direction. More details about the sounds are given in the next section. If you approach the throne, you will notice a yellow line running across a small section of the wall on the left side. Touch this area and a secret door will open, leading to a hidden room. Are you headed back there?
I'm going to see if the fortress really rotated, because I feel like I've been messing with this and it hasn't been going. This didn't rotate. What the fuck?
Yeah. Okay, so maybe we have to activate a thing first.
Oh.
So go back to the throne room.
Okay. Yeah,
So
the yellow line thing describes this place right here.
That's secret. Okay, so like the throne room, this is also very fascinating objects. I should tell you, blah, blah, blah. Right near the entrance, there is a small cutting block with a hatchet embedded in it and some dried blood. On the far side of the room, in a wooden crate next to this, you can flip open the lid and see a decomposing head. So that was a person. Small cage in the center of the room is also telling. Obviously, the person inhabited this room was demented and sadistic, and you should be able to figure out who this room is from the blue coloring. The notable object in this room is the blue page, which sits on the bottom shelf. You shouldn't pick up the page just yet. Just remember the location.
Why?
Leave this. Doesn't say. Leave this room now and return to the throne room. If you take the exit from the from the blue throne room, you should approach a long hallway with a red button in the center of the left side wall near the passageway. Pushing this button will open a stairway leading down. Before going down there, proceed to the end of the hall first and examine the red throne room.
Yes.
Like the blue throne room, the red one has many objects within. Most are purely decorative. Some of the interesting objects you will find there: pictures, red bird ornament, telescope, colored cubes, symbol from other ages, clock, throne, chessboard. Taking a clue from the blue throne room, if you face the throne, so go back into the secret room under this throne. You should find a small indented area on the right side wall just behind the tapestry. Push that section, secret passage will open up. Inside the new room are crates filled with gold bars and expensive coins. The floor is littered with gold and silver doubloons, and there is a full wine rack against the wall. On the right side of the wine rack, you will find a rather interesting note detailing a small quarrel between the brothers, which we already read.
Yeah.
Okay, rotating the fortress. Head back to the hallway connecting the two throne rooms. When you get to the small passageway, press the red button, head down, and you will come to a small control console sitting before a large cylindrical turning mechanism. This room controls the elevator on the previous floor. The console contains a lever on the right and a display on the left with a symbol that looks like an encircled C. Pull up on the lever and you will see the small symbol on the left rotate. Just before the mouth of the C faces down, let go of the lever. It will take a short while for the movement to stop, but the symbol should turn red if you did it correctly. Go back up the stairs, press the red button again. There will be an elevator at the end of the passageway now. Walk down the passageway and enter the elevator. You should see 3 red buttons on the floor, an upward arrow, downward arrow, rectangle in the middle of the two. Press the upward arrow and wait for the elevator to stop. Now, before getting out, press the rectangular button. This sends the elevator to move between the two floors and allows you to access the rotational mechanism on top. There is a second delay after pressing the rectangular button, so move out of the elevator within this time.
That's some fucking garbage. Well, that was the problem.
So it was the elevator, it was that the elevator is stupid.
Stupid elevator. How am I supposed to know if it's...
What you're actually doing? Once the elevator moves back down, you will be able to access the rotational control levers. Move forward to the console. You will see 2 levers.
Well.
And a small red button. The red button sends the elevator back up, so don't push it until you are finished. To rotate the fortress, do exactly what you did in the throne room. Move the left lever to the up position. After you think you've rotated it enough, place the right lever, then the left one back in the down position. It is very difficult to tell how far the fortress has rotated, but you can watch one of the gear blades in front to get a general idea.
Hey. Oh, here we go.
Symbols.
That's simple enough. That's simple enough, right?
Can you...
I took a picture with my phone.
Good job, you did it.
Almost. So now we need to get to that one too. So I guess just rotate it again.
What are you guys doing?
Do what?
Huh? What are you talking about?
How are you guys doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
Pretty good.
Yeah. I was hanging out, letting Jordan walk you through that.
Yeah.
Giving y'all some serious time.
Listen, Jordan is very nice to look up the guide and then read it for me. So I'm not going to comment on his ability to select passages and skip over superfluous information. If I was going to, I might have said he could have done it a little bit faster.
This is a very dense guide, and I don't want to miss anything.
It looks like a cat face. Put the eye back up. Put the eye back up. Put him back
No,
up.
it still looks like a cat face.
It looked like a better cat face.
Kind of looks like a frog with them both down. These brothers were very secretive for being apparently the only two people in existence.
Well, I think
Like, why did they go to such lengths to hide all this shit?
No, it was there were. I forget if it's that there just happens to be no people around, or if like I think there's like a different explanation for each one. Like maybe one of them it's like they were all killed, or another I don't remember.
They said that they had subjects.
Exactly.
Were they talking about the people in Crestwood age or whatever? Channelwood?
I don't know.
How the fuck would you ever figure that out? That you need to press that square button and then leave the elevator?
I don't know, man. Okay. The sound matched the sound from the simulator. Got it.
Ah.
Oh.
Are we back here?
Same one.
Damn it.
Apparently I was already here.
Okay, so
So now I'm gonna go to the simulator. I'm gonna find out what sound I need.
yeah. But do we know what cardinal direction we're facing?
Yeah, we're up right now.
Okay. So we need east, I guess.
Yes. Like a weird. It's a weird sound.
What's it like?
It's like I don't even know how to describe it. It's like a weird hissing sound with a click.
It's like a.
It's like I don't know. It's
No,
like
I
Darth
nailed
Vader
it. Sorry,
putting back
excuse me,
his-
but I already nailed it.
It's like Darth Vader putting his helmet back on or something.
It was like that.
Sounds like you're opening a delicious soda pop.
That would be more like a.
Stop it. You're. Oh, God. There's nothing I hate more than Keith making sounds. No, that's not it.
I can do any sound though.
Please don't.
I can make literally any sound you could think of.
That's the one. Got it.
Did you press the button? There you go.
Man, it's 1:11.
Yeah, it's pretty.
How'd
late.
that? How long have we been doing this?
It's pretty long. Pretty
I'm
long
gonna
time.
like have to drive home.
Stay. You could just sleep.
No,
here.
I have to be home tomorrow morning.
You could just sleep here and then drive home tomorrow morning.
I have to be home tomorrow morning early enough where that sleeping here would just make the drive home unbearable. You know what I mean?
No.
You feel me?
No.
You feel me? Feel me?
I don't understand what this person, this
Hey,
guide
there you go.
writer, I don't understand what they were smoking when they thought mechanical age was easier than channel wood age. Because
I
channel
guess
wood
it's
age,
less work.
you just turn a valve and then you make water go through pipes.
I mean, like, puzzle solving wise, Channelwood Age is way easier, but I guess, like, if you already know exactly what to do mechanically, this takes less time.
That's probably true.
But still, calling this the easy one is pretty erroneous.
Good use of erroneous.
Thank you.
I'd like to eat some beef erroneous right now.
Mm-hmm. I think I'm gonna make a sandwich after this, probably.
Ooh.
But yeah, we've been doing this for almost 3 hours.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. It doesn't. Time flies when Kyle is struggling to understand what's going on in a puzzle game.
This is the most of this game I've ever seen, though. Like, I didn't even understand that there were other places that you could go.
Yeah, it's funny how when you start getting into Myst, or you realize like how much of a game it is, because when you don't know what to do, it's like, is this even anything? Like,
Well, Myst was the progenitor of the not a game designation.
yes,
You know,
which
like
is
that.
so funny. Like now, by comparison, like yeah, that's. And it's true though, if you can't figure out how to progress in Myst, it doesn't feel like a game. It just feels like a strange place. Like that I can remember more than anything about Myst, especially when it was whoops, wrong way. Shit.
No, head out there. That looks fine.
Yeah. When it was new, is that like the sense of place that you got from playing Myst was insane compared to most games of the time.
Well, and I mean, like I'm losing a lot of the atmosphere because I can't hear anything that's happening right now because I'm over Skype. But like I remember like being legitimately like enraptured by how atmospheric this game was back then.
Yeah.
Just because it was so alien and they didn't give you any information about what was happening, and there were those creepy VHS videos in the books of those guys, and you don't know who they are. Like it worked. It was good. It did a good job. I just was too impatient to ever really try and figure out what any of these puzzles were.
I can't remember how much of a guide I used the first time I played Myst, because it was definitely some, for sure. But I think I tried to use it as little as possible. Motherfucker!
Yeah, motherfucker.
God damn
God.
it! I want to eat Cheerios. I wish I didn't have to sit through this startup sequence.
Look, man, stuff takes time to boot. It would make more sense to just leave it on, though. Now, that's the one that we're at already. We need to be north, right?
Is that true?
I think that's the one that we started on just now.
Wait.
Yeah. That's where we already are. And we need to be one more clockwise, which is north.
Okay.
No, that's south.
Well, this is just a simulation, Jordan. It's not the real thing.
Yeah, we don't know if this age has magnetic directions like that, I guess.
My hand is also like not feeling great. Like my mouse
A lot of
hand,
clicking?
my mouse hand is like kind of sore at this point.
Yeah.
I'm also holding it at a very strange angle, my whole arm.
We in the biz call that a strangle.
My ability to tolerate Keith is reaching all-time lows today.
To be fair, we've been recording stuff since like 1,
Oh,
and it's
man.
1. It's been 12 hours.
Okay.
That's a long day.
Yeah.
Jordan, you watch our Digimon Let's Play?
Yeah, man.
So we got some good stuff coming.
Some real good stuff
soon.
coming.
I watch all y'all displays.
Can I tease this?
Tease it.
We use the 2-player battle mode to pit our an old save file of our Greymon against our Frigimon.
Oh, man.
We get to see who comes out
Dude.
on top from the fucking fuck.
Oh, man.
Are you
I'm sorry.
kidding? Are you fucking serious?
Oh, I fucked up. I'm
I
sorry.
think
y'all.
it needs
That's
to
my
be south.
fault.
It needs to be south.
Okay. Okay. Oh, this is a rough
We
game.
definitely need to play more of this.
Yeah, I'm really liking this a lot. But yeah, no, I enjoy y'all's Digimon stuff because like I was firmly in camp Pokemon when I was of that age, and so I've just never been exposed to any of it. So like finding out what Digimon actually is has been a lot of fun. But so you're bringing one of your Digimon back from the dead to fight for your pleasure?
There was that's a gruesome way to put it. Now there's a save point in the game. It's like the only save point. It's the only place where you can save without just saving by having your Digimon go to sleep, where you can register, like, you can basically take the current state of your Digimon and save it as like a multiplayer battle profile.
Oh, I see.
And so you can just go and use that. Nope.
People are discussing the new Giant Bomb hires in chat and the fact that some people had to leave Polygon.
I didn't realize that more than Russ Pitts had left.
Yeah, I mean they were internal folk. Like they weren't part of the editorial direction of the site, but they were like a couple of the people that were responsible for some of the really, really high quality like long form video content.
Yeah.
Which
kind
is
of
sad
missed
because
when
that stuff was great.
Yeah, I kind of missed it when Polygon started doing a lot more video, and I only realized like a couple months ago, like, oh, they put out a bunch of video.
Yeah,
because they don't put it on their main page at all, which is weird.
On the Bombcast, Griffin was talking about how he just recently became a video guy, and now he does videos.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Griffin left the news desk and does all their overview videos, which is just
a lot of those are really funny.
They're really good.
They're really good.
And that plays.
Oops!
Like,
I just outed my priorities.
Oh no. But like, I mean, Griffin has been in the game for a long time, and he's a fantastic news person.
Mm-hmm.
And he was good at that job. But like his comedic improv abilities, improv abilities and his improbability are both very good, very strong.
Dude's very funny. Have you seen? I watched their recently. Their Chris Planet, he did
hold on,
Rambo.
We're putting in a blue page. Hold on, guys.
Oh, okay. All right. New page.
New page.
Ah, good. Still more blue pages, you bastard. Bring more. I must have some more. That's all I ask of you. Long. It's been so long since my brother, Cirrus, wrongfully imprisoned me within this book. Stupid schemes.
He's talking about how his brother imprisoned him in the
Pretty
book.
speech. It's been... Greed, which is endless. It's perfectly obvious to you.
His brother has endless greed.
He's done evil and he has destroyed all before.
He's evil, but he's destroyed all but
Oh.
4 things.
Not let him trick you. People,
We shouldn't let him trick us.
tricked our father. Hideously murdered our father. He'll trick you.
He hideously murdered their father.
Beg you.
Red Book
Bring
guy did?
the blue pages.
Yes. According to Blue Book Guy.
Now, Blue Book guy is the dude
Listen,
with the
you
torture
must obey
chamber.
me.
Yeah.
This guy said that we must obey him, so I'm out already.
Pages are my only hope. You must help me. You must help me.
This guy's begging for our help, and he said that we must obey him. Not into it.
But if
Not one please, Jordan, is what I'm saying.
Sounds like Keith is on Team Red Book.
I'm on Team Red Book.
if Atris trapped Ragnarok in this blue book, then who trapped Atlas in the red book?
Maybe they trapped. Maybe they're the same person.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Well,
I like
think,
this game.
Yeah, Myst is a cool game.
This is a cool game.
I didn't think that I liked Myst. I thought that it would be a fun time for us to kind of stumble through a thing I thought was dumb, but this is actually pretty neat.
Well, perhaps we'll play some more one day.
I'd be into that.
Cool. Thanks for hanging out.
Thanks
with
for
us.
thank you.
Thanks for
Thanks
everybody for watching.
Yeah.
You put
If
up
you
with
watched-
some. You put up with some shit.
If you watch this, thanks.
Thanks for hanging out for the 25-minute segment of us walking in a circle and talking about E3.
That
Wait,
was
why is this switch down?
But that was also the best part.
That was kind of the best part.
Yeah.
Now I have to go investigate this. 'Cause that
Why
switch,
that switch was
down.
down?
So now is there a? Can I go get the? Yeah.
Boat.
Gotta raise this boat, you guys. Gotta raise the
Boat.
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 Wait, are we raising the boat?
Raise the boat.
We got to raise the boat, and then we'll go, and then we'll.
Okay.
By the way, I just noticed while I was looking at GOG that the original Myst is $2.99 on GOG.com. GOG.com. So you can get, and I think it's also on Steam now too, so you can get your original Myst on pretty cheap. This game is like $20 though.
I think it's on Wicked Steam sale right now, though.
No, it's like $18 right now.
Oh, really?
There was a flash sale where it was
that's
down
what it was.
to oh, okay, this is the dates you have to put into that weird dentist chair.
That seems like a lot of work.
Well, maybe that can be for another day, I guess.
I mean, if you're super into it, we can keep going.
No, I'm pretty tired. I'm tired.
Okay.
Stay tuned for the next exciting installment of Let's Stream All the Myst Games.
I don't know about that.
Is that what we're doing?
I don't know about that though.
If I just call it that, then that's what it is, huh?
I've got Riven. When we get to Riven, I can start driving.
I've got Riven.
I've got Riven, the sequel to Myst.
I think what we need to do is what the fuck was that? The camera just spun around. We need to
Take a look at this plaque.
Wait, look at
this fucking plaque.
Wait, look at the last date on the plaque. Shit, why? It's November 23rd, 9791 at 6:57 p.m. That's quite a time.
Should be 6:61 p.m.
I think we should all on our own time go and load up Myst and go to the library and read the books to get the rich backstory fiction.
And just get super knowledgeable about Myst so that the next time we do this, everybody knows what's happening.
There is a yearly convention for Myst fans.
Really?
I was I think it was Samson, the person that told me about Starry Expanse. He's like, yeah, we're unveiling more at Mysterium. I was like, what is that? And that's the convention apparently.
That's crazy.
And yeah.
Is there cosplay? Like, do they show up as like staticky book dudes?
God, that I sure hope so. Man, I just want to believe that there is.
Just a big walking book.
I'm going as Red Page.
Yeah.
Or you know what? We should dress up as a marker switch.
Just like sit in front of things. That'd be pretty good. Oh man.
Yep. Yeah, we just cracked Myst fandom.
There's a Myst fandom?
We were just talking about a convention.
I totally spaced out.
Nope.
Do you still have that cat that could explain it?
No, the cat's gone.
Well.
I think.
Are you okay to drive?
Yeah, I'm totally okay to drive. I didn't space out, like, I wasn't sitting here. I was, like, on my phone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I just wasn't listening. When I said spaced out, I meant I stopped listening.
What is this? I think this is just a nothing place.
Apparently, someone donated $11,000 to Summer Games Done Quick.
Cool.
That's a lot of money.
Notch donated 10 grand, I think, within the first hour whenever it started.
Do you think a person just was like, "Nah, I'm gonna fucking beat Notch"?
Yeah. Probably. That's probably exactly
One
what it
up
was.
Notch.
They're probably like, I'll donate 10,000. Oh, Notch already did that. Well, fuck him, cause things.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody could ever really beat Notch in a battle of money, though.
You know what? Real quick, let's
Do you want to just load up Myst?
Yeah.
Like Myst?
I just downloaded it, so now I'm just gonna install it real quick and then do it.
Let's load up Myst.
Do you want to load up the international version Swiss Mist?
Only if it's got the little marshmallows.
Yep, that's definitely what it's got. Here's my screen. People can see. Would you like to install QuickTime Lite 4.1.0? Yes, I would.
Cutie light. You're gonna get some cuties on your computer.
Maybe it must be. Maybe it's like some. Oh no, there is totally a QuickTime symbol because all the QuickTime because all the non-static animation stuff in the game is all QuickTime animations.
Oh right, yeah. HyperCard was a QuickTime thing. Or QuickTime grew out of HyperCard.
I'm pretty sure that I made HyperCard presentations like in elementary school. Like I think it was one of those things like pick a species of bird and then you're gonna make a HyperCard presentation on your bird.
Mm-hmm. And it's like
something like that.
Go to the computer lab and get on that Apple II and make your HyperCard.
No, I think we had Power Max or something.
Oh yeah, I guess by the time.
Yeah. We all had we had Oregon Trail 2.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Kids these days.
That's my Oregon Trail. I don't think I've ever even played the original, but I played the shit out of 2.
I played the original and 3. I've never played 2.
I bought 4 at a yard sale, but it's a 16-bit Windows program, so it's not compatible with 64-bit at all. So I have to find some VM solution to be able to play it.
But it's not DOS?
No. It's Windows, but it's 16-bit Windows.
Oh, so you actually have to you'd have to run a virtual machine of 3.1.
No, it would just have to be like XP.
Or it could be 95, but okay.
I think it could even be XP. It might even just be like 32-bit Windows 7 could probably do it. I don't know. What am I registering QuickTime to? Nobody. Go away. not registering QuickTime. Oh, I just realized I can't get into a window. I don't think this game.
I see it, sort of.
Can you? Is it like...
Well, I saw it on the corner of the screen.
Corner. Well, I'll just try to add it. No. TweetDeck shows up as a game I can add to.
Great. You can't do window share?
I don't even think I can add it. I don't even think I can put it in XSplit.
We should save RealMyst while we're in here.
Yeah, I just realized that and I went to... Okay. Quit. Yeah, I think, speaking of virtual machines, I think I might have to do the same thing for regular Myst.
You can't... Can you make it full screen and then just, Alt-Tab out and pick it? And set XSplit to full window?
No, it doesn't even show up under games, because I think the game stuff for XSplit is all, DirectX based, and this is... I don't think HyperCard was DirectX.
Yeah. Can you tell XSplit to just capture everything on the whole screen?
I can definitely try.
And then alt tab back into the thing?
I'm gonna try.
All right. Also my screen share disappeared.
I will share my screen with you. It's because I closed RealMyst.
Right.
Share screens. I'm just sharing my screen.
There we go.
How does that look? Can you see that?
I see it.
Keith, do you have a stream? Can you?
Yeah, I got a stream. I think. Let's see.
I've got the stream up.
Keith is waving his hands incredulously,
Sometimes the Twitch thing on the iPad just doesn't work.
and it's not working.
No, it's not working.
Can you see the chat?
Yeah, the chat works.
Is the chat saying that they can see it?
They're not saying that they can't see it.
Okay.
Okay, I'm up in the stream. You just screen shared with me. It's working.
Great,
Awesome.
Great. Confirmation that it's working from Jordan.
Catherine, I've left a message for you.
This looks
So
pretty
this-
good.
This is what Myst actually looks like.
Yeah.
I think it's great.
They've got
kinda
conical
prefer this.
trees.
The turning is really jarring.
Yeah, like
You're just kind of teleporting around.
part of the challenge of Myst is you have to essentially use your imagination to accurately figure out where you're moving from one screen to the next to be able to like keep your sense of place and direction.
Sometimes you'll zoom in on a thing and it will completely remove you from all points of reference that you had
I
previously.
have a phone call. Hello. I'm streaming.
Jordan, I don't think he's taking that puzzle serious.
Yeah, it doesn't look like he's really putting a lot of effort into it.
You know, it's not, but I'll go take care of that because we're right about to stop.
Jordan, you pretty tired?
Sure.
No, I'm alright. It's only about like 12:30 here. I usually don't go to bed until after 1.
We're an hour ahead, and then we've
Yeah.
also been recording since 1.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. I think our default, Kyle and I default to marathons. Like just doing it all, doing a ton of stuff in one day.
I mean, you can get a lot done.
Yeah. The other day, like just for no reason, I streamed for 9
Yeah.
hours.
That's a lot.
Yeah, I did like 4 hours with on Stream Friends, and then I just was like, oh, that's over. So I guess I'll go to my channel and do that.
Yeah. Yeah, I still haven't
Yeah,
streamed from the
true.
new place yet. Now that I've got my new great, super good upload speed.
Yeah, you should do that. You should do that.
I think me and Devious Vacuum are going
Okay.
to stream Roller Coaster Tycoon 2
Ooh, that's a great game.
at some point in the near future. I think that'll probably have to be next week because tomorrow I have to go clean the old apartment, and then Sunday I think I'm moving furniture.
Yeah, moving furniture tomorrow, all day tomorrow.
It's the worst part of moving.
I think the worst part of moving is packing up like my bedroom into boxes.
Mm-hmm.
Because I just like, I don't want, because it's like cleaning, but I have to clean everything, even
Every
stuff that
single
was
thing that
already
you own.
clean.
Yeah.
I can't miss anything.
Kyle, I want to see what these Donkey Kong sprites look like on this projector.
Yeah. That's the music that was going on. I'm trying to give Jordan some atmosphere.
That looks like garbage.
It looks like a picture of a Lego set.
Yeah. This is, wow, God, look at that. No skybox or anything. Just the big, vasty nothingness out there. Is Kyle still on the phone?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That actually looked really good on here.
Yeah.
The chairs moving. I was surprised because everything else is so static.
Whoa, this elevator is totally different. door closed automatically. This is a better elevator.
This is a better elevator. They made the elevator shittier.
And it rotates?
I can't believe we get an elevator downgrade.
Yeah. Technology doesn't always make things better, y'all.
No. But like most of the time.
98% of the time.
Yeah. We've got this elevator is shittier, and then like drones.
Yeah.
Those are the two.
But Amazon drones.
Well, those ones are fine. Probably. I'm talking about the mean ones. I'm talking about the mean ones.
I guarantee people are going to shoot those down.
Oh, that would be the worst. I hope.
Amazon package drones. Like, sorry.
Oh wait, hold on. I just realized that if that happened, there's probably enough technology going on in that they can absolutely find that person.
They'll hopefully. I mean, like, I just don't want to get the email that says the 5 drones that were delivering your new TV all got shot down.
I'm sure they would replace it though. It's not like, sorry, we tried.
What are you guys talking about?
We're talking
Amazon
about
drones?
Amazon drones, and if people shot them down.
Oh, that's weird. Anyways, I tried to play one of the page videos by putting a page in a book a while ago, and Myst crashed.
That's
Can you see
disappointing.
see it still?
Yeah.
All right.
I didn't
Well,
even notice that it crashed.
I gotta get going.
All right.
So this has been cool.
Yeah.
Thanks for hanging out.
Thank you for having me on, y'all. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was fun, Jordan.
I don't know how to quit.
You're
on
fun,
this
Jordan.
thing.
Thank you, Keith.
You're welcome.
Oh.
So we'll see everybody later. Thanks for watching. Forever.
Bye.
Bye, guys.